Good evening to you all. Please, you are welcome. You are welcome to our very first session. So today we are looking at how to get ourselves very well prepared for the upcoming night. Okay, how to get ourselves very well prepared for the upcoming night, which is the November night 2026. So as I'm talking to you now, we are all having our capital in hand. Okay, we are about to deposit it in any available bank. Okay, we are going to deposit our capital in any available bank, hoping that the 3 months treasury bill will yield interest. You get it? Hoping that the 3 months treasury bill will yield interest. Please, if you have any money in your bank account, please deposit it tomorrow in your bank. Are you okay? Hoping that in the next 3 months, whilst you are checking your results, you also be checking the outcome of what? Of your treasury bill. What I'm trying to tell you is that the journey is very, very short. The journey is very, very short. In fact, it is very short to the extent that if you even deposit money as treasury bill, 91 days treasury bill, 3 months treasury bill, your results will come before the outcome of the treasury bill. Meaning you have less than 91 days to go and write the November exams. Please do get it. So we have to hit the ground running. We have to start very, very well. And hence the reason for this orientation. Are you okay? To tell you that it is time. Please do get it. To tell you it is time. That's why. To create awareness. We are meeting just to create awareness. Anybody who is down, by the end of this orientation, your soul should be uplifted. You should have a reason to go again. Are you okay? Anybody who has been trying to pass and it seems there's no way out, at the end of this orientation, you should have your soul revived. Please do get it. Some of you have started making certain mistakes. By the end of this orientation, hopefully, you should have your spirit what? Revived. Please do get it. You should have your spirit revived. Please do get it. So that you don't do those mistakes. The reason for the orientation. So the orientation is very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Thank you very much. So the first on the bill is for us to welcome you to S&D. Are you okay? That is first on the agenda. To welcome you to S&D. Please. There's no better way to welcome you to S&D than for us to refer to our student manual or student handbook. Please, in case you don't have this handbook, request for it, okay? It is free, available on all the various platforms. You are supposed to have it. You get it. This is what is going to guide you. Please, to begin with, S&D is a registered tuition provider. Get that log. Are you okay? The fact that you don't say doesn't mean you are not registered. Okay. We are registered, but there's no need for us to be saying we are registered. No. But then you should know that we are registered with ICA. The ICA do recognize S&D as a tuition provider. Okay, that will prepare students to take ICA exams. Okay, so if you are with S&D, you know that you are not just with any Matrai Makwe institution. S&D is not Matrai Makwe. Are you okay? We are recognized by ICA. Please do get it. Thank you very much. So that's the first thing. And secondly, please, this is the logo of S&D. This is the logo of S&D. Okay. This is the logo of S&D. So when you get a student manual, kindly go through. Are you okay? We have our vision here, okay, to forge new generation of accounting leaders. Accounting leaders, new generation of accounting leaders. We are not going to stop until we produce a finance minister in Ghana. Are you okay? Are you okay? We are not going to stop until we produce somebody who will be working at World Bank. Are you okay? IMF. Do you get it? So we get a student over there. That's when we can say that we have accomplished, okay, to forge new generation of accounting leaders. This is our vision that transcends what? Borders or boundaries. Please do get it. So please, this is our what? Our vision. This is what our vision is. And what is our mission? Please, what is our goal? To mold you into accounting powerhouse. Okay, please, all these are in the books, so you can read them. Do you get it? To mold you into what? Accounting powerhouse. I think this is very key, which I have to elaborate some more. Okay, accounting powerhouse is not somebody who passes the exams and forgets all the principles. If it happens that way, you are not an accounting powerhouse. An accounting powerhouse is somebody who understands the concept, the reasons behind the concept. So anytime you attend class, make sure you understand the principles. Make sure you understand the concept, because this is what is going to help you to become a very good third accountant. We wouldn't like you to chatter, and at the end of the day, you don't know anything. Meanwhile, you have chatted. So at S&D, we try as much as possible to teach you. We don't lecture. At S&D, we don't lecture. We teach you. We'll take our time, take you through the concepts, take you through the principles. Upon that, we solve questions with you. The reason why sometimes you have to wake up at dawn to meet teachers so that they can help you to solve questions. If it was about just passing, you just come to the class, solve question, that be, we'll teach you the principles as if you've never done accounting in your life. That's one thing people like. That's one thing why people prefer S&D, because we'll teach you like you've never done accounting before, right? Because we want you to become an accounting powerhouse. We want you to become an accounting powerhouse. A student once said, Stephen, I decided to join a different intervention. I didn't join any intervention. I joined a different intervention. And at the end of the day, I realized that anything the teacher was saying, I was the one answering. And the teacher was able to tell me that I'll pass. And indeed, I passed. So the truth is that the teacher didn't teach anything that I didn't know. That is S&D for you, right? And a different student, he's called Derek. He's now a chartered accountant and is now chartered in CIMA. He's now a chartered CIMA, management accountant as well. Okay. That student says, Stephen, when we're doing group studies with non-S&D students, I was the one teaching them because I realized I understand the thing than them. Do you understand it? That's what you call what? Team powerhouse. Accounting powerhouse. Do you understand? So please, when you are learning, know that the purpose for which you are doing this course is not to just pass exams and forget the principles. That's not the purpose. Are you okay? Close. The purpose for which you are doing this course is not just to pass exams, but rather it's for you to become a better chartered accountant, okay, or a better accountant. That should be something that should be guiding you. Please do you get it? So anytime you are learning, ask yourself, what am I going to add or what am I going to gain from these particular lectures? It's not about passing exams in Kwa. The exams need that you pass because you are at the right institution. However, you should understand the principles, the concept. Are you okay? Thank you. So very important to forge you or to mold you into what? Accounting powerhouse. And with deep understanding. Thank you. So please, that is that. And like I said, this is our logo. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to S&D Professional Institute, right? S&D. In fact, the S&D dream. What is the S&D dream? The S&D dream is simple: to produce more chartered accountants and accounting professionals for Ghana. So Ghana has to pay S&D because we are on a mission to produce chartered accountants. We are on a mission to help Ghana get more chartered accountants that it can export. And trust me, the evidence is everywhere. The evidence is what? Everywhere. The mission to produce more chartered accountants. Are you okay? For Ghana. The mission is everywhere. The mission. The evidence is everywhere. And you will understand why I'm saying that. They just ended ICA exams. They just ended ICA exams. They just ended one. S&D has produced over 148 students who will be graduating. In fact, let me quickly take you through something like this. Look at this. Alumni, July 2026. Please, if your eyes are good like mine, look at something here. Alumni, S&D alumni, July 2026. How many students do we have here? 150 members. 150 what? Members. Out of the 150 members, how many administrators do we have? We have Sir Stephen and Sir Desmond. These are the only two administrators. And Sir Desmond takes his time to scan through and ensure that you completed with S&D before he will add you. If he didn't complete with S&D, he will not add you. You get it? And we will show you more evidence. S&D has produced 148 students through S&D. So let me tell you that our dream is to produce more chartered accountants in every graduation. Don't worry, don't worry. Small, we'll get there, okay? And like I said, once you learn, you will get so many awards. Once you learn. They just ended graduation. They just ended graduation. The last graduation, S&D got the highest number of awards. Okay, you see, Sir Stephen carrying award. I see this for students. Sir Desmond is carrying awards. This is what makes us happy. You understand? This is what makes us happy. So please, when you get the manual, you see that your colleagues took so many awards. In every graduation, S&D gets award. You understand? Because we go all out. I mean, I'm just introducing S&D to you. Okay, we've not started yet. Okay, these are some of the, I mean, these are all, like, there's a saying in the Bible that if you do good, good things will follow you. There's a saying like that. Those who go to church, just focus on doing your part and God will reward you or something. Something like that in the Bible. Hey, I forgot to know. Okay, good. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Our pastor doesn't like coming to church. So some of these things, he has not finished the Bible. Okay, good. So you see, so when you get a manual, you see some of these things. Are you okay? So be motivated. Be motivated. If you find yourself in S&D, trust me, you are at the right place. If you find yourself at S&D, you are at the right place. Okay, and don't worry, you understand certain things before we finish. You understand certain things before you finish. So that is that with the what? With the introduction. Okay, so I'll leave you to the manual. I'll leave you to the manual. Okay, so that you go through. Okay, so we see different students getting different awards. At a point, S&D got overall best students. I think last 3 nights, S&D got overall best student at a point. Okay, you see, all these are our students. So don't think they are all our students. You see, so when this happens, what happens? So when this happens, what happens? So it's S&D students getting awards. So what happens? The awards doesn't come to us. It goes to the students. The most important thing is that you make your family happy. You see, you make your family proud when you become a chartered accountant. You make your family proud. You make your family proud. Your family, you know, you make them proud. Look at this gentleman. He came with a girlfriend. Look at the way the girlfriend is smiling. Even more than the students, you make your family proud. You understand? You make the family proud. This gentleman is a twin. And you see, his twin brother is so happy for him. This is the beauty of you becoming a chartered accountant. It is a path you have chosen. So therefore, you have to make sure you accomplish everything thereof. Thank you. So that is that about the introduction. Please, let's proceed. We now go to the second phase, which is what? Understanding ICA. Understanding ICA. Please, we have a lot of you here who are not able to distinguish between tuition providers and ICA. Some of you, last time somebody called me, said, Stephen, can I pay my exemptions to you? From a student, says, Stephen, can I pay my exemptions to you? Somebody also called, says, Stephen, how do I register with ICA? Please do get it. So let me take about 10 minutes of your time to quickly run you through the registration processes if you want to become a student of ICA Ghana. Are you okay? So quickly, let's go. Please, this is ICA registration. There's one thing you should know, that ICA Ghana is a statutory professional accountancy body. ICA was established under the ICA Act. Yes, so ICA is a statutory body, okay, established by the laws of Ghana. Please do understand it. And they oversee accountancy practice in Ghana. That's ICA. Please do get it. And they have been with a mandate to what? To set professional questions for students. So ICA will set the questions and students will have to go and write it. Once you pass, then they will call you the CA qualification. Once you pass their exams in that sense, okay? So you go and write the ICA exams if you pass. So S&D does not set the questions. It is ICA that do set the questions. But S&D prepares students. We will teach you, are you okay? We will teach you for you to go and write the exams that is being set by ICA, Ghana. Please do get it. Remember, there's no APO in ICA. No APO. So as at now, you will never hear that, oh, there was an APO Dabi. There's no APO in ICA. So they will set the questions for students to go and write. Let's understand that. So every student is supposed to register with ICA. Register as a student. It is upon that you can take that exams. Are you okay? Register as a student with ICA. It is upon that you can take the exams. So what is the registration? Who can register? So we take who can what register. Please, 1 second. I want to clarify something. Please, may I know if you can hear me? Please, can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Probably his network.
But your voice is down. So
yes, we can. Just mature your voice.
Just mature your voice, please.
Okay, very well.
All right.
Okay, very well. You're welcome. Please, I'm begging you, the term nonsense is not an insult. I beg you. Okay. It's not an insult. Don't take it personal. Okay. From the chat box, I see somebody tested nonsense. Actually, it is one of those things. Are you okay? It's not an insult. So please, but then you two don't mention nonsense here. Don't write nonsense here. You write it in the classroom. I beg you. When you are in class, not here. Do that. Okay, good. Let's proceed. So please, who can register? Who can register? We have. You don't necessarily need a university certificate in order for you to register to write ICA. You don't necessarily need a university certificate. That's one thing that most of people get wrong. Somebody think you have to finish university before you can become a chartered accountant. It's not true. Right from senior high school, you can become a chartered accountant. Right from senior high school. Whether whether WASI or SSCE or GBCE, are you okay? You can also become a chartered accountant. Or somebody with diploma, HND, you can also become a chartered accountant. Somebody, okay, so please, these are the minimum. These are the words, the minimum, okay? The minimum requirements. The minimum requirement, ladies and gentlemen, the minimum requirement that you need to become a chartered accountant is this. Please, 1 second. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Thank you, please. So please, the minimum requirement is SSC. Okay? Sorry, WASI, SSC, diploma. Are you okay? So somebody with WASI can also start preparing for ICA, and that person has to start from level 1. Somebody with SSC will also start from level 1. Somebody with diploma, if you have diploma, you can also start. Just that you may enjoy some exemptions. If somebody has HND, diploma is not the same as HND. Somebody contacted me, a student contacted me. No, not a student, a friend. And was saying, what the difference between diploma and HND? Which of the two is higher? Which of the two is higher? Okay. So whatever being your qualification, you just tender it to ICA, and they will tell you the papers you are what? You are exempted. But the most important thing is that if you have SSC, you can start preparing for ICA. If you have WASI, you can start. Please, so your nephews, your nieces, your children who are in the house, You can encourage them to start preparing for ICA. You can encourage them. If the person is in the house, not having any job to do, a person that use this opportunity to upgrade your skills. Please do understand it. You don't need to have county background before you can check B. That's why we have level 1. Level 1 is for those with no knowledge or little knowledge in accounting. Please, are you okay? So please, I'm begging you. Encourage somebody who is somehow hopeless. Sometimes you pursue a course, and after the course, you realize that there's no job, there's no opportunity for you. Such a person can engage him or herself with the what? With the level 1 courses. Okay? You just need your WASI certificate, your SSC certificate, your diploma, your H&D. So you have a degree. You qualify. Please, are you okay? Remember, the minimum age requirement is 16 years. So once the person is 16, the person can start preparing for what? ICA. Is that okay? So please, you should know that minimum routes. Document to have. If you want to prepare, if you want to register with ICA, you want to go and register on the ICA website. If you want to go and register on the ICA website, what document do you need? You need your birth identity. Your birth identity. Are you okay? Because you have to be a Ghanaian. If you're not a Ghanaian too, there's a special treatment for you. If you're a Ghanaian, there's a special fees that you have to pay if you're not a Ghanaian. So we need your birth identity. That will indicate whether you're a Ghanaian or you're not a Ghanaian. If you're not a Ghanaian, there's a special treatment. Are you okay? So we need your birth identity. We need your original educational certificate. You understand? We need your original educational certificate. Are you okay? So these are some of the things you'll be needing. So you have the birth certificate, birth identity, birth certificate, passport, national ID, national health insurance, anything that can tell us that you are from Ghana or anything, okay? Then you need original certificates of your academic transcripts, your academic certificates, etc., etc. Are you okay? Thank you very much. So these are the basic things you will need. Now, how do you do the registration online? It's simple. It's very simple. How do you do the registration? Anybody who wants to write the ICA, who wants to apply for exemption, I'm talking to you. Somebody who wants to apply for exemption. This is your first time registering with ICA. It's so simple. So simple. Once you can write your name, you can do this. I did it myself without consulting anyone for the first time. It's not difficult. But even though our time, you have to go there. But later, when they change it, we have to now enroll on the online system. And this is the online system. So simple. You just go to the ICA student management system, or you go to online. Then you enter this sms.icaghana.org. So please, I have it here for you. Just come here. Are you okay? sms.ica.online.org. In fact, let me assume I'm now starting the whole thing. So I'll come here, ICA Ghana. Are you okay? icaghana.org. So their website will open. ICA website will open. When ICA website opens, it's so simple. Scroll down the page. Go to student portal. You are creating your own portal, right? You are creating your own portal. So you go to student portal. So you go to student portal, click on the student portal. When you click on the student portal, you see, you will get this interface that will ask you, welcome. For me, I'm already a student. In fact, I'm already having a portal with them. That's why you see, welcome back. But you that you don't have a portal with them, when you open this interface, can you see that? We just go online, just enter, I want to register on ICA portal. I want to register as student on ICA portal. Google will give it to you. Or you go online, just go online and point ica.org. You get this interface. This is ICA website. When you get to the ICA website, go down. You see students portal, and you see members portal. You are not yet a member. Okay, you are not yet a member. So just go and click on student portal. So when you click on student portal, and I'll get this. So when I get this, I'll come here. I want to register as a student at ICA. Can you see that? You see the third point. I want to register as a student at ICA. You click on it. So we have 3 points here. The first one is saying, I am a registered student, but it is my first time on this portal. You are different. I am a registered member, but it is my first time on this portal. You are different. You have the last one. I want to register. Because you now want to register and have a student portal, you click here. Then you have enter your surname. Can you see that? Don't you know surname? Or you don't know surname. Kofi in toes. You write in toes here, right? Other name. If you have other name, Kofi, you put it there. So in toes. Kofi. Email, you enter your email, you enter your telephone number, you create a password, you confirm the password, then you click continue. Are you okay? You click continue. So you follow the process. You'll be following it till you finish. And that is all. Nothing difficult. Are you okay? Nothing difficult. Once you do this, ICA will confirm with a message. ICA will confirm with a message that they have received you and they are processing your registration. You give them about 2 to 3 days. They will get back to you. Are you okay? They will get back to you. And once they get back to you, it means you have now become a student with ICA. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue our presentation. So we have select register. Like I told you, create your student account. You select register, then you create your student account. So they complete the application process. So you now complete the application process. You upload supporting document. They'll tell you, we need birth identity. We need this. We need certificate. You just follow the process and upload everything. When you finish everything, ladies and gentlemen, you now when you finish everything, you now make payments. Are you okay? You now make payments. What is the payment? You pay for a registration fee, right? You pay registration fee of 400 cedis. You pay annual subscription fee of another 400 cedis. These are the key ones. Are you okay? Then when you finish, later, you can apply for exemption. Are you okay? If you have the money, you apply for exemption. The mistake you shouldn't do is that you don't have the money and you go and click exemption. Remember, the exemption, you have to apply at least exemptions for level 1. If you have been granted exemption for level 1, you have to apply the exemption and pay for the exemptions of level 1 before you can register for the papers. Are you okay? The papers for that particular diet. If you don't pay the exemptions for level 1, the exemptions for level 2, you can hold on. Probably you don't have all the money. The most important exemption is level 1 exemption. If you are exempted in level 1, let's say you applied with accounting, first degree accounting, you realize that you'll be exempted in level 1 and you'll be exempted 2 papers in level 2. Please, if you apply for the exemption, just focus on the level 1 exemptions. If you don't have money for level 2, are you okay? But then if you make a mistake, you go and click the 2 exemptions in level 2 and you confirm it. It means the only way you can proceed is by paying those 2. So that if that happens, you don't say IC is expensive. IC is not expensive. You didn't strategize well, right? So the most important thing is for you to pay your student registration fee, student subscription fee, which is currently 400, and you pay the exemptions in level 1. Here. Thank you. So that is that. Submit the application. So when you finish, submit the application, pay required fees, like I said. So you pay the registration fee, you pay the annual subscription. The exemption, it is important, but probably you don't have the money now. You can just do the first phase, which is by registering as a student. After the registration has been accepted, you now proceed to pay the exemption. You get it? How much is one exemption? We'll look into that. Okay? How much is one exemption? We'll look into that. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the fees, like I'm saying. You pay registration fee of 400 cedis. That one, for you registering as a student, you are paying registration fee of 400 cedis. Annual subscription. Every year, you pay subscription of 400 cedis. That one is every year, right? Remember, these fees can change. It's subject to change. So bear that in mind. Then we have the exemption fees. Ladies and gentlemen, level 1 is 700. In fact, it is in your student brochure. All these are in your student brochure. Okay. The exemptions. It's in your student manual. Okay. These are the exemptions. In level 1, each paper in level 1, you are going to pay an exemption fee of 711 cedis for one paper in level 1. For every paper in level 2, you are going to pay 1,139 cedis for every paper in level 2. Remember this, all fees are subject to change. All fees are subject to what? To change. You get it. So it's not it's not fixed. You get it. So level 1, you pay this approximately 700 cedis. Level 2, approximately 1,140 cedis. That's level 2. So if you're exempted in level 1 and 2, just focus on the level 1 exemption fees and pay for them. Please do get it. Remember, always verify the amount displayed in your portal, because like I said, the fees can change. Sometimes it is a system, computer system. Sometimes you can make a mistake. So open your eyes. If the system is saying level 1 exemption is 711, and you choose 2, and at the end the fees coming is more than 2, you have to report. Please, you get it. You can contact us. We'll lead you or we'll assist you. Are you okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Remember, most important distinction: student registration fees are different from examination fees. When you pay for the registration fee of 400 cedis, annual subscription fee of 400 cedis, if you pay for the exemption fees, don't assume you have paid or you have registered for the coming exams. It's different from the exams you'll be paying. The exemption fee is different from the exams. The exemption fee is that because you are not writing those papers, you have to pay for them. Those are the exemption fees. Or do you want to write them? Oh, maybe you want to write them. If you want to write them there, don't pay the exemption fee. Go and write it again. But if you don't want to write it, then pay those exemption fees. The exemption fees are different from the examination fees. The examination fee, ICA will announce that it's open a portal. Anyone who wants to register for a paper should register in the system or in their portal. Those ones are different. Good. Next one. Tuition paid to a school or private provider is separate from ICA fees. If you pay tuition fees to S&D, don't go and sit somewhere and say that I've registered for the exams because I've paid tuition fees. No, tuition fees is for us to teach you. The examination fees is different. So don't pay your tuition fee and say you have registered for the exams. Are you okay? The examination fees depend on the number of papers you'll be writing and the levels you'll be writing. Fees can change, so always confirm the current fees. The fees you pay last item, it can change. Please do get it. These are general overview. Are you okay? Ladies and gentlemen, basically, this is what you have to know. This is what you have to know. Kindly go through the exemptions, okay, or the exemption policy. IC exemption policy. If you have diploma, you'll be exempted from which papers? If you have H&D, which papers will you be exempted from? Ladies and gentlemen, they are all in the student manual. Go through them. If you have H1, what papers will you be exempted from? All those with HND. You'll be exempted from what? It's here. So it's here. Holders of HND receive exemption from level 1 papers as well as a paper, as well as assurance and audit and assurance. That is HND students. Diploma, you will be exempted from only level 1. Diploma in accounting from tertiary institutions are exempted from only level 1. So diploma, you will not write only level 1. Those with HND, you will not write level 1, audit and assurance. Those with accounting technician, Etua, I call them Etua. Those with Etua, I mean, it is a qualification that is being done by ICA for those who don't have any accounting background. So you decided to go through that system. You'll be exempted from level 1 and 2 papers in level 2. That is audit and assurance and principles of taxation. Those in level 300 university, you are in the university, level 300. Do you know you can also start your ICA journey? Don't wait till you finish. We have some institutions that have an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding with ICA. These institutions took the initiative, went to ICA, told ICA that ICA knows something. You see, these students, no matter what, they will qualify next year, or they will pass out, or no matter what, they will graduate next year. They are currently level 300. And we, this institution, we can confirm to you that these students are in good standing with us and will definitely graduate. Hence, allow them to start their ICA journey as if they have finished the university. So these universities, they took the initiative, went to see ICA, and they went into an understanding that when their students get to level 300, they can start writing the ICA if they have finished. You understand it? At least I know UCC. I know Legon. UPSA, are you part? So go and ask your department whether they've done that. If they've done that, level 300, you can start your ICA journey. Are you okay? And you know, you'll be exempted in level 1 and 2 papers in level 2. That is if you are coming from an accounting background. Maybe you are doing BBA, accounting. You are doing a degree in accounting. Are you okay? You are doing a degree in accounting. You will enjoy this benefit. Are you okay? If you are not coming from an accounting background, maybe you did finance, okay, but probably you did bachelor degree. You did bachelor degree raw. Bachelor degree raw. So if you did bachelor degree in accounting, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be exempted in level 1 and audit and assurance and principles of taxation. If you did bachelor degree in accounting, accounting proper, you will be exempted in the whole of level 1. You'll be exempted in audit and assurance and principles of taxation. Holders of other degree, say, Stephen, what about me? I did finance. Please, to confirm, I don't want to mention anything and later your transcript will say otherwise, okay? Holders of other bachelor's degree, for you, we will look at ICA, you will consider your transcript, we will look at your transcript, and we'll compare it with the ICA courses. Any course you happen to do whilst pursuing your degree, you'll be exempted. You understand? So if you did finance, I don't want to preempt. What I would rather advise you is that send us your transcript. Let me tell you the courses you are exempted from, or you can call ICA directly. They will tell you that, because of the finance you did, you are exempted from this, you are exempted from that. So that you have the 100% assurance, even before you begin. Don't say your friend has been exempted from level 1. So me too, automatically, I'll be exempted from level 1. For all you know, your friend did a different qualification somewhere, and your friend submitted a 2 qualification. So please, if you didn't do direct counting, right, you did other ones, please, it's not difficult. Just contact me. I will assist you and I will confirm it for you. Don't assume, or you can call ICA directly. They will confirm the papers you'll be writing. It's very important for you to confirm the papers you'll be writing. If not, you go and learn a subject that you're exempted. You are exempted and you will learn it and write it. Later, before you realize that this paper, then it's all gaucho because you're exempted, because you went to copy your friend. Hey, my friend did it, so me too, I'm doing it. Don't do that. Confirm. Are you okay? Thank you. Master's degree holders, please go through the material. Go through the material. And because of time, go through the material. Thank you very much. So this was a quick overview of how to get a student portal, or how to register yourself on the ICA student portal, because that is where you will be registering your exams. That's where you'll be registering your exams. Are you okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so it seems, like I said, if you have any question, kindly jot it down, okay? If you have any question, kindly note it down, okay? Later, when we are done, there's a session for questions and answers. We'll respond to all your questions. Are you okay? Thank you very much. So we are done with that. Please, I believe we are on track. I want to hear from you. Are we on track, please?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are on track.
Very well. Very well, please. Thank you very much. So please, don't shy away to contact any facilitator for some of this. Maybe you don't understand something. Don't shy away. You getting it right with ICE is very important. You getting it right. In fact, let me read some of these things. I have some mistakes that students do. I'll give you this document, okay? Common mistakes that delay students. Registering without checking the correct entry qualification. Somebody will register without confirming the papers he's supposed to write. He's registering because even though the person did finance, so he says that my friend who also did finance was exempted in level 1 and 2 papers in level 2. So meet automatically, before you realize, they'll tell you that that's not the case. So please always ensure that you know the correct entry qualification. You upload it on clear transcripts and certificates. Some of you mean certificate that's not clear. If you happen this way, I say we'll reject it. So only you rejecting it. You ask yourself, why is that only me? I'm registering a thing and it's becoming so complicated. It's because the document you are uploading is not clear. Some of you too, you upload a document that is so big. Huh? The document is so big. Meanwhile, I think there's a cap of 5 megabytes or 3 megabytes. So if you scan your document and the size is big, please go online. There are a lot of tools. Just say that I want a software that can help me reduce the size of my PDF. Online, you get a lot. It will help you to shrink the size of your PDF. If you scan a document and the size is big, you cannot upload that document. And you keep doing it, you become so disturbed. You understand it? In fact, in most cases, just contact us. You can contact me and I'll give you the guide. Okay. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, so somebody is writing on my screen. Hold on. Okay. Are you okay? So please, if the document size is too big, that one too, it will not work. So shrink it. If the document is not clear, that one too is not what, it will not work. Please, assuming exemptions without obtaining ICA approval, like I said, you are assuming that these are the papers you'll be exempted from without obtaining the approval. Before you realize, you become so, it will delay you, because if those papers are not to be exempted and you have exempted it yourself, at the end of the day, you get yourself confused. Confusing student registration with examination registration, that one, touch on that. Waiting until the last day to pay. Some of you, they will wait 3 days more. 3 days more. You see, you are preparing towards November night. Somebody will start the registration process somewhere around October. Then the person will be under pressure. Please don't do that. You have from now to October to register. Take your time and register. Become a student on the ICA portal. Leaving outstanding exemption fees unresolved. Some of you, they don't pay their fees. The exemption fees, they don't pay. Then you know that if you don't pay it now and the fees increases, you pay the new fees. They don't care. So if I were you, if you want to get money, you pay it. Are you okay? Once you get money, you pay the exemption, clear it off. We are not saying you should go and pay the exemption and come and tell S&D that you don't have money. So you add you to the classroom free of charge. Nonsense. Nonsense. You not pay the tuition fee, you go and pay the exemption, you come and tell S&D, I don't have money. Please add me free. Nonsense. Don't do that. You have to plan the whole thing. Leaving outstanding exemption fees unpaid is also very troublesome. Using old fee schedules. Using old fee schedule. Some of you don't ensure you are paying the new fees. They will use the old fees schedules, which is also not good. All these things, you have to check them. Please do get it. So please, basically, these are some of the things you should take note of. Very important. Thank you. So, after that, our next is what? Introducing the facilitators. Introducing our facilitators. Ladies and gentlemen, you all understand that you have registered to join S&D. So therefore, it is very important for me to let you know your facilitators. Are you okay? So somebody will call you, say, Steven, you teach social studies. Say, Steven, you teach PE. You understand? I don't want that. Okay. So please, that one too, of course, is in your what? It's in your student manual. Okay. So our faculty. So we have. So these are your facilitators. So these are your facilitators. So as you can see, this is a Steven. This is a Steven. You see. This is this one. As you can see. Okay, good. So please, you have says Steven Boatin. Okay. You have Steven Boatin. Okay. In fact, says Steven Boatin is I don't want to say much. Okay. Steven Boatin is a chartered accountant. Obviously, I have CIT, chartered in tax as well. Okay. Says Steven Boatin has FMVA. Okay. From the Corporate Finance Institute. Steven Boatin has certified forensic. Just the qualification is not so important. The most important thing is that Steven Boatin teaches advanced taxation and PSA. You understand? PSA, and advanced taxation. Okay. Over the years, these are subjects that comment students. Okay. Especially PSA. It torments students a lot. Okay. And I am Stephen Boateng. Okay. And I can speak for myself in the sense that we have made PSA a loving subject, right? Even if you don't pass, at least you have hope. Do you see that thing? Even if you don't pass, upon attending my tuition and you don't even pass, you have hope. There's this thing that you say, next time I'll get it. You understand? I mean, that is the feeling. Okay. You will love PSA because PSA is like social studies. It's not difficult. That's the truth. PSA is like social studies. It's not difficult. If you don't pass on your first attempt, don't give up. That's all what I'll tell you. PSA is not difficult. It's so simple. All what you have to do is to focus from unit 1 to unit 3. Take unit 1 to unit 3 very serious, right? Because unit 1 to unit 3 is 20 marks, right? When you finish, take unit 4 and unit 5 too serious because that one too is what? 20 marks. In fact, you have to join PSA. You have to join S&D PSA, okay? Because one thing about S&D is that we don't just teach you. We make sure you understand the concepts behind it. And PSA is a typical example, right? No wonder your friends recommended S&D to you. Because at S&D, we make complex topics so simple. Are you okay? So that's PSA, so simple. PSA is like social study, just know that. And preparation of financial statement, that one is a bonus. Analysis of financial statement too is a bonus. Are you okay? Then when it comes to IPSAS, don't worry. You don't have to get 20 over 20 to pass. You understand? All you have to do is to be very consistent. Then we go to advanced taxation. Please, advanced taxation is all about principles. Anything so simple. It's all about what? Principles. All you have to do is to commit yourself to constant revision. That's it. Commit yourself to constant revision because advanced taxation is like law. What does the principle say? Just apply it the same way, and you're good to go. Who says advanced taxation is difficult? There's nothing difficult about it. Just know the topics that will be examined under question 1. Know the topics that will be examined under question 2. Know the topics that will be examined under question 3. Just know those topics and be very consistent in your revision. Trust me, God will do it, and you will pass. So that is that. Okay. So simple. So simple. Thank you. Now, so Stephen Boateng says Stephen is taking this too. Then we have Sir Felix. Sir Felix. There's one thing I didn't tell about Stephen. Please. Sir Stephen is a first class student. Okay. Sir Stephen, in fact, I got first class. Do you understand? It's very important to because that thing, we didn't get any benefit from it, apart from bragging. So if I don't brag with my first class, then what was the essence? Now, Sir Felix Lumon is also a first class student. Whoever has attended Sir Felix class will tell you that don't joke with that man, right? Like, like, he sees things in different perspective. I have sat in class with him before, so I know who I'm talking about. Sir Felix. He was the only one. It's okay, I'll not see those things here. Right? Sir Felix is the type that is able to digest issues. Complex issues. He makes them so simple. And all those who join the strategic, in fact, no wonder strategic case study. S&D is the leading tuition provider for strategic case study, the whole Ghana. Right? We got back award. And we are hoping next year we take it. The whole of 2025, he swept all the awards. Strategic case study. People said strategic case study is difficult. And some people cry will say, Massa. So he makes it so simple. All you have to do is to pay attention in class, follow him. Just follow him. He makes the thing so simple as if the thing is not difficult. But please follow him and take it serious. Are you okay? That's the Felix. I sat in class with him. I got first class. But trust me, his class was above mine. You know, you have first class and you have first class. You know that thing, right? Like first class, you have first class, that is beyond first class. He was beyond my first class. Yeah, I would say the truth, right? Trust me, he's also chartered in tax as well. So that is a Felix for you. Those who have not joined strategic case study class, those who have not joined principles of taxation with him. In fact, who are missing a lot. You're missing if you have not joined principles of tax. It's all a strategic case study. Okay, he makes the thing so simple. He makes the fundamentals so simple. The models, strategic case study is all about models. He makes them so simple, right? Those who are chattering in tax, those chattering in tax. He's teaching CIT2. Please, you love to join his class. Are you okay? So that's Felix Lumo. Of course, he's a first class student, right? They have Sir Desmond, of course. He needs no introduction. Sir Desmond is taking financial reporting and corporate reporting. You see, that's one beautiful thing about S&D. At S&D, you will not have one facilitator who is taking more than 2 subjects. Jack of all trades. How possible? One person teaching this. No. We will give you area of specialization. Take this. Specialize in that. And said Desmond specializes in what? In IFRS. Right? He is the only man. In fact, Sir Desmond, I know him personally. I know Sir Desmond personally, right? So, in fact, these are people I can talk to. He teaches financial reporting and corporate reporting. Anybody who has ever sat in his class, you know that the man, he knows the standards. Oh, the accounting standards, no, and financial reporting and corporate reporting, trust me, it's all about accounting standards. It's all about the analysis. And that's what he does, the financial reporting. And you saw the pass. In fact, corporate reporting, the point, people thought it was so difficult, right? But once you join said Desmond's class, and you are even if you are not able to pass, at least you have hope. That's a beautiful thing. Of course, it's not everybody that will pass. That one idea. That at a point, everybody passed in the class. It's not everybody that will pass because of individual issues. However, you have hope because he makes the corporate reporting so simple. And he's the only one who thinks about students to the extent that if you don't have, probably you were exempted from financial reporting. With a corporate reporting class, he makes sure that he revises the financial reporting standards with you. So this one will be meeting you at dawn just to make sure that you finish the syllabus as well as revising the financial reporting standards. So wherever I see send the question, you are good to go. And there have been so many testimonies. You see, if people pass corporate reporting, their testimony is different. Anybody who pass corporate reporting, usually they struggle. Usually they struggle with corporate reporting, so somebody recommend S&D to them. Because corporate reporting, it has become something like so difficult. For strategic case study, it's no more difficult because the fellows is there. So now it is corporate reporting. So trust me, if you want to pass your corporate reporting, or probably you wrote it and you couldn't pass, please join S&D. And if you're already with S&D and you wrote it, you didn't get it. It's normal. You're not getting it on the first attempt. It's normal. Join again. In fact, you can join the risk test class. He will engage you. He will give you the exposure. Trust me, you can trust him. If you trust me, I'm telling you to trust him. Are you okay? And in Jesus' name, you are going to make it. He also has a couple of qualifications, right? Masters, ICA, IIA, you understand? For S&D, they trust me. I mean, we are serious, okay? We will not go and take any matter. These are people who have done it. He has been teaching FR for so many years. He has been teaching CR for so many years. So you can trust him. I just want to build your confidence for you to take your facilitator serious. Don't say, I've heard that there's a Messiah somewhere. I've heard of a Messiah somewhere. You run there. Then the Messiah will now go and start everything with you again. Meanwhile, you have built to a certain level. All what you have to do is to add that. Be very consistent. Be consistent too. We will know what you are saying. Be consistent. Moving from one place to another place, you are wasting your time. I know of a lady who went at World Bank. She called me, said, Stephen, I passed here at the first attempt. We said, hey, are you sure? And that is the truth, right? She's now chatted, right? What Bank? She traveled left, right, center. So if this person could pass, you too can pass. Just be consistent. That's what I want you to understand. The institution cannot force you to pass. S&D will not force you to pass. We will make sure we give you every guidance. But if you really want to pass, it all depends on you. How many past questions did you solve? How many questions did you solve? You didn't solve any question. You just watch video, question examination hall. How? The teacher will teach you a concept. You have to practicalize the concept by taking in questions. You yourself go and find questions and try to solve them. Then it means you are testing the knowledge you gain in class. This is how you pass. Some of you, they don't do that. They don't do that. They don't even know where the past question is. Then later, you say IC is difficult. I say that is saying get only 50% and pass. No, I say it's difficult. Your university, if get 50%, you have failed. That one, no, that university that university exam is not difficult. Somebody who has been able to go through the university, getting 70, getting 60, getting 80, I say saying just get 50% because they know you are working, they know you are married, they know you have a lot of responsibility. So get 50% wrong and pass. You are saying they are difficult. You don't understand how. Take time. Have hope. Be consistent. Stay at one place. Stay at one place. I find it disheartening. I find it very difficult to accept that a student will join and the student didn't make it. And when you contact that student, they tell you that, oh, too long, I'm gone. Why? Why are you going to? Why? That's what. Right? The most important thing is that for you to be very consistent and learn them. Because if I've taught you and I'm teaching you again, you understand it well. Formally, you understood. But this time around, you understand it very well. That you can. So you have to solve more questions. If you have not been passing, you are struggling with the paper, ask yourself, how many past questions have you solved? I have a student. She created a study page, a study group. She created a study group. And she invited her friend. They all joined a study group. Now, these students will always bring past questions for them to solve. Of course, because the page belongs to her. She will do the solving. Sometimes only two will join. Sometimes only three will join. I've been monitoring. I've been on the page. Only two will join. Only three will join. Now, when the results came, guess what? That student got overall best in my class. Advanced taxation. She got overall best. Now she has started. I checked her corporate because she was serious solving questions. She was serious solving questions. But the friends, no, sometimes they will join, sometimes they will not join. And just last night, there was another student. Or no, dear, that her study page, she doesn't joke there. If you misbehave, no, she will remove you. If you remove, it is always ladies too. If you play a fool, if you play the fool, she will remove you. If you see that you're not serious, she will remove you. If you join without her knowing, she will remove you. She's very serious. So when the results came, I was there. No. She just said, thank you. I've passed. The two papers, I've passed all the two. Then the page, it was quiet. But for her, she has passed. You understand? It's not about the institution. It's about you. You giving excuses. I'm busy. Work. Please. How many times have you failed a paper? So what is the solution? Are you going to continue doing what you did? Or you're going to revise your ways by solving more questions, by dedicating yourself? Helen, I believe you understand the whole thing. So please, it's all about you. We go to the next one. Sir, of course. He needs no introduction. Sir Derek needs no introduction. Advanced audit and assurance. He doesn't have time. Sir Derek doesn't have time. When it comes to class, straight to the point. And those who follow keenly, they're the ones that will get in the 80 something. You saw last night, advanced audit, 80 something, 80. So this man last two died. He did the same. So I was asking, does he know something some of us don't know or something? So Derek is serious-minded. If you join his class, his practical approach, right? This is an auditor, and he's teaching audit. So what do you expect? Now, audit is a practical something, right? So you need an auditor like Sir Derek to teach auditing. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Derek is also a first-class student. This man has master's, he has CIT, he has ICA. Do you get it? And he teaches audit and assurance and advanced audit. He's also a first-class student. You understand? He's a very gentleman, cool man. Cool, very cool. He doesn't like plenty talk. But when he gets to the class, he's always possessed. When he's teaching, serious-minded. And he produces results. Please, if you're thinking otherwise, there are some of you who register this paper here, register that paper there. You confuse yourself. This paper here, this paper there, then they'll call it system. If you are doing advanced taxation, I'll do advanced taxation here. If because you are not the one teacher, I'm going there. Now, at the end of the day, that same student will come and call you. It's a statement, but you never told me Cedric was good. Hey, Sestin, you never told me Cedric was good. I should have done it the audit here. So Sestin, this day I'm doing audit here. Why should I tell you Cedric is good? This is S&D. Be serious. Follow our learning materials, and you pass in Jesus' name. Right? In Jesus' name, Allah will cause you to pass. Just be dedicated. Be serious. Because this is a facilitator who has been doing it over and over again. Do you understand? So if the teacher is very punctual, if you S&D, to see that thing, there's that link. All the facilitators are so serious. There wouldn't be a time that the facilitator will not come. Even if the facilitator doesn't come, he will schedule a time. It's not about the money. Forget the money. Let the students pass, and they will send you to Safari. Let the students pass, and they will send you so many more. The students promised me, that's a statement. If I pass, I will take you on vacation. Hey, God. From that point in time, my prayer topic changed. My prayer topic changed. And I wrote the student's name, put it in my Bible. If I wake up in the morning, I pray for all my students and a special prayer for that student. Guess what? That student passed. 50%. 50% on the door too. So for me, I know God passed through for me. Or pass here. Now, the student says, Stephen, bring a bill. Bill for my vacation. I can't bring a bill. Blank check. I will tell you my bill. It's difficult, right? But then the most important thing is that the student was willing to have the promise. That's the most important thing. You are good to go. You understand? So please, sometimes you two can tell your teachers. That thing works too. Tell your teachers. If me, I pass, I'll do it for the teacher. You are struggling. Tell the teacher. You understand? Tell the teacher. So, I'll pass in your course and I'll do this. I'm not saying you should come and promise me. I promise and fail to is no. Are you okay? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Sir Derek. Oh, it works too. If I'm struggling with a particular paper, you dare the teacher. If I pass, this is what I'll do. And usually it happens. I remember the first time a student dared me, said, if I pass the paper, I'll buy you a new iPhone. Adam made me pray and pray. And after Adam passed the paper, I called Adam, what was the result? Says, me, they've cheated me. The way my heart sank, I thought Adam had failed. Says, they cheated me. What did he get? Says, I got only 61. Nonsense. 61 and you're saying they cheated you. Adam, is it because of the phone? Do you know up to now, Adam number never went through. Adam blocked me. But now he has started. That's the most important thing. However, don't do promise and fail. Promise and fail there. Okay, good. Now we talk about Sir Otabo. So Sir Otabo is teaches like Sir Stephen. Okay, I've gotten instances that students will call you. One teaching management accounting. And I'm saying, no, I'm not the one. No, this is my boss. Sir Otabo is my boss. He's my boss. He got overall best students. Overall best. You remember I told you, Sir Felix, like he got a first class, which is above mine. The same way, Sir Felix too, no, somebody got a first class, which was above his first class. And that was Sir Otabo. Overall best, the whole school. Overall best counting students. Sir Otabo is serious. If you are the person who doesn't enjoy management accounting, right? You want to experience physical management accounting, please join his class. Financial management, you can join his class. All what I'm doing is to give you the confidence. Some of you, because you don't know the facilitator, it is not face-to-face. So it could be anybody. But trust me, our facilitators, no, not just, we have selected them intentionally. Intentionally, yes, right. Yes, select your There's somebody who has been doing this for a while. Management, accounting, financial management. If you are struggling, there's one thing you should have in mind. Once you join Sir Otabo's class, and you think the exams, no, I said, you didn't really pass, right? Sometimes you can pass, but that's not what you're expecting, right? Know that the whole Ghana, it is like that with S&D. I've studied that pattern. The point that This paper, we didn't really do well. Not just with the 4 other institutions, they too know they didn't see top. You understand? If S&D students are struggling with a particular paper, maybe they want to write a paper and they think the person is so difficult, it is out of the scope, and then that is genuine. That is genuine. That is the pass rate for that paper generally will not be so high. Are you okay? What I'm trying to tell you is that management accounting is very technical. Management accounting in itself is very technical. Financial management is not so difficult. However, it's a bit technical. Are you okay? So please, I will advise you, regardless, make sure you are very, very attentive when you join his class. Regardless of your background, make sure you are very, very attentive when you join his class. Because if you pay attention very well, you'll be able to understand the topics in the class. So when you come out of the class, all you have to be doing is to solve questions. If you are doing management accounting and you are not solving questions, trust me, you're not doing management accounting. Management accounting, you have to solve questions. And you are very fortunate. ACC is also doing management accounting. You can go and download ACC questions, solve it. Go to Navrongo, Mr. Navrongo, Ivory Coast. Download now Ivory Coast questions, solve it. Nigeria, solve questions, management accounting, solve questions, financial management, solve questions, because you will make sure you understand the topics. So now you have to solve the questions on the variances, the questions on the standard costing, the questions on the standard cost, and all those things. You have to solve them so that at every point in time you are ready to answer any question. Please, are you okay? So let's take Sir Otabo too serious. Like I said, he is also a first-class student. You understand? So that's S&D. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we also have level 1. Level 1 courses, which is handled by Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I said we also have level 1 courses. Okay, but that one, I didn't include it in the manual, okay? Meaning that the next one, I think I have to include it, okay? I didn't include it. I have to include it in the next one, okay? Do you know that they just ended graduation? The last graduation S&D. S&D got overall best student in level 1. Maybe you are not understanding that part. S&D got overall best student in level 1. S&D got overall best students in level 1. The whole Ghana. S&D got overall best female students in level 1. Level 1. S&D got overall best out of the 4 papers. S&D got overall best students in 2 of the papers. 2 of the papers. Not just a level 1 teachers need there. The level 1 courses need there. S&D, it is a locked down. So the next graduation, S&D is the leading tuition provider for level 1. It's on lockdown. Are you okay? It's on lockdown. Okay, so you see you overall best student level 1, overall best female student level 1, overall best whatever. Then we're going to come here. We have introduction to management accounting level 1, overall best business law and corporate law level 1. What am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that if you find yourself at S&D, okay, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes if you say some of these things, people say you are bragging, but you have evidence to show. Okay, good. So ladies and gentlemen, that is that about the introduction, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, choosing our next is what? Please, do we have Sir Felix on the line? Please, do you have Sir Felix on the line? Joshua Odum Janko Aseno. Joshua Odum Janko Aseno. So Joshua Odum texted in the chat box. Is this orientation or something? Hey, Joshua Odum Janko Aseno. So Ebenezer Teria, my best sir, Otabo, he is now my role model. Next person, Louisa. He says, Sir Otabo is MA Guru. I can testify that. Next person, and Sir Desmond, the IFRS surgeon, Ebenezer. Don Pablo, he says, Sir Otabo is superb. That's the management accounting facilitator. Ofin says, Mr. Otabo is the best ICA tutor I have ever met. Kofi, make them question. I mean, I say the whole Ghana. I say the whole Ghana. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I love the fact that kudos to say Derek. That is Ruthie. Derek is too much. Zoom user, Zoom user. You forgot your name, eh? Zoom user. Zoom user also says strategic case study is Felix. Oh, okay. Please don't use your first class to bully us here. Francis Agude. Hey, Francis Janko Asero, Janko Asero, Janko Asero, Janko. Eh? Oh, we thank God. We thank God. We thank God for the testimonies from the students themselves. Right. Boss, you sound like A plus. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Meeting Kwasemo. Somebody saying you sound like A plus. At least, if you had even said this guy had a contact in months, I'll be happy. A plus is saying. Eh? Okay, good. So please, in order for the whole thing not to be as if, okay. Okay, in order for the whole thing not to be as if I'm just saying something, okay? You remember the pool, okay, we did. After, at the end of every diet, S&D, we do a little assessment of our facilitators, are you okay? So please, I would like to share some of what our students said about our facilitators. Remember, in this particular assessment, the student needs not to share his or her name. You just write what you think about the facilitator. You don't have to share your name. Are you okay? So look at what did you enjoy about the lectures. I just want to give confidence to some of you. That is all what I want to do. Because if you are learning and you know whatever you are learning is the right thing, you have internal peace, right? You have internal peace to learn it. That's why I'm doing some of these things. So what do you like most about our lectures? Look at the first person. Say the lecturer dedication and intensity of the lectures. I'm not the one saying it to students. How it was being taught. It means how the course was presented. It was not just presented, how it was being taught. Excellent lecturer, right on point. Teachers' dedication to teaching and making students understand. Next one, class discussions. That's Seotabo. Seotabo does class discussion. That one they are know for him. Some of you said, don't class, solving of questions. Don't class. And you wake up at dawn, you solve questions. Somebody said, this is what I like about the lecture. Somebody said, very knowledgeable in the topics and practical experience. I'm suspecting this will be said that very knowledgeable and practical experience. That is why yeah, getting that. Somebody too says nonsense, respect, the encouraging word alone from this person is writing a name. But I don't hear nonsense. Of course, the whole Ghana nonsense is only for me. I beg you. No one should come and fight about nonsense. Okay, next one. His patience in explaining complex course. You see, some of the topics are very complex, but the teachers take time and they explain it. I didn't show any subjects, right? They start with God and end with God. So refreshing. How? It means we don't just teach, but we also depend on God and Allah. We start with God and we end with God. So refreshing. Next one, the lecturer's sense of humor. Whilst teaching, the teacher will be passing some comic jokes to release stress. And that one too. Somebody too says consolidation. Hey, some consolidation, CR or FR. So the student is saying the way the consolidation was taught was his favorite. Nonsense. What do you think? You are mentioning topic. Nonsense. Next one, the clarity. Oh, when the teacher teaches, they understand the clarity. Next one, lecturer was devoted and focused on making students pass. Okay, so this is some of the comments. There are a lot. I can't go through all of them. I'm just showing some of these things as evidence. It's not as if you are just talking. I was reading the profile of facilitators. Some would think I'm just saying something. These are some of the comments from your own friends, right? And the chat box messages too. I read it. And you saw that whatever I'm saying is what is actually happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is S&D. Have confidence. Are you okay? Have confidence in whatever you be taught. Are you okay? The next one is choosing the right papers. The next one is choosing the right papers. Please, this is where it all starts. As to whether you're going to pass or you are not going to pass, this is where it starts. Okay? This is where it starts, choosing the right papers. This is where it starts. The papers you are going to choose is what is going to determine whether you'll be smiling in November or you'll not be smiling in November. Somebody will just say, Sir Stephen, I want to do 2 courses. Tomorrow will call you. No, Sir Stephen, let me do 4. Let me do 4. The next moment, the person will call you. Sir Stephen, let's make it 1. Let's make it. If you're in toast. So can't you make a decision? If you're, so to call you, Stephen, I want to do this. They say, my friend says it's not good. So me, I'm changing it. Your friend says it's not good. Ladies and gentlemen. So you have to know yourself when making selection of papers you would like to write. You have to know yourself. Know yourself. Know your strength. Know your weaknesses. It is always good for you to start on a very good note. Don't go and start with a calculation subject, knowing very well that you're not good in calculation, right? You have to have a very good start so that it will motivate you. Are you okay? So please, we always advise. If you need advice, professional advice, you can contact us. Per our experience, we can advise you. Sometimes when you call me, I'll ask you, what work do you do? I'll ask you some of these questions just for me to know your background so that I can help you to make a selection which will help you. Sometimes I'll ask you, do you have time? Somebody comes and says, Stephen, I want to write 4 papers. The first thing I'll tell you is that you can do it. However, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not, and then there no crack, right? You can do it, but it's not going to be what? Easy. So please know yourself. Don't follow friends. Don't follow friends. That's why I've cancelled it. Don't follow friends. Know yourself. Don't follow friends. Don't follow friends. My friend is doing this, to me to do this. Hey, know your time. Do you have time? Some of you have time. You have time. So for you, you can take 5 papers. Because trust me, there's no way you get time. You have to create time. There's no way you get time. Don't say, no matter what, you'll be engaged in one way or the other. But once you have planned yourself, you can create time. Do you understand it? So know your time. Probably you are married, you have kids, you have job to take care of. You are traveling left, right, center, going on assignments. Please, do you have time? How many papers will your time permit you to take? Will your time permit you to take 2, 3, 4, or 5? Are you okay? What? Know your time. Don't ignore real life commitments. Because if you're a wife, if you are married, no matter what, you have to have time for your children. No matter what. You have to have time for your spouse. Are you okay? So please, you don't pretend as if they don't exist. They exist. So you have to plan war. Plan war for the next 91 days or 90 days. You have to plan war. So know your commitment. Don't ignore your commitment. That's a mistake students do. Oh, Sestin, me, I can take 2 papers. I can take 2 papers. Knowing very well that you have so many commitments. In fact, 2 papers is normal. Sestin, me, I can take 5 papers. I can take 5 papers. Knowing very well that you have so many commitments, which are equally very important. Are you okay? So please, know your words. So these are the things you should consider. Learn from previous attempts. Very important. You have attempted it before. You couldn't pass. You have tried the last that you wrote it, you didn't pass. Last 2 that you wrote it, you didn't pass. What did you learn from it? What went wrong? Before you now select the paper again, yourself, why didn't I pass? I got 42%. Why? Okay, it could be because I didn't know it. You have to learn from your previous mistakes. If you don't learn from the previous mistakes, forget it. You go again, you fail. Because you are going to repeat the same mistakes. If you didn't get enough time to learn, then you have to, don't say, my friend. I don't like that thing. I see it's a personal journey. If you want to understand what I'm saying, on the day of exams, you realize that your desk is different from that of your friend's desk. Some of you, you say, won't you learn? You say, oh, my friend didn't wake us up today, or my friend didn't wake me up, so me, I didn't learn. My friend didn't wake me up. Meanwhile, on the examination day, your desk is different from your friend's desk. Where you are sitting, the index numbers are different. So please, you have to take it personal. Are you okay? Then choose what you can prepare to pass. There's no pressure. Some of you, last diet, somebody took 5 papers. That student passed 4 out of the 5. Last 2 diets, somebody chose 5 papers. That student passed all the 5 papers. You understand? Somebody also took 4 papers. That student passed all the 4 papers last diet. Somebody chose 1 paper. That student passed the 1 paper. Somebody chose 2. Somebody passed. Okay, somebody chose 4 papers. That student passed all the 4. In that same vein, somebody chose 1 paper. That student failed. Only 1. That student failed. Somebody chose 4. That student passed 4. You remember the lady that got overall best female student? He's a busy person. Busy. Meanwhile, she wrote 4 papers and passed all the 4. In that same vein, somebody wrote 1 paper. So please, you have to plan well. It's all about what? Planning. The last thing you should avoid in selecting a paper that you want to write is thinking that tuition alone will make you pass. It's not true. It's not true. No tuition in Ghana will cause you to pass. Because like I said, there's no apport. Tuition alone is not enough. You have to go beyond yourself. Solve questions. If you think you cannot solve questions on your own, find somebody who is also serious like you. I always use the word serious like you. Don't just join any study group. Join study groups that serious-minded people. Are you okay? When you join that study group, trust me, because you'll be solving questions. You don't join study group that you are now going to teach the topic again. Topic that has been taught in class now. They are not going to teach it again. You are wasting your time. If I want to learn the topic, I will have watched recorded video. Do you understand it? Don't join tuitions that teach the topics again. Please, are you okay? Don't join tuitions that teach topics again. Join tuitions that solve questions. So this study group, we are solving questions. So in the course of solving questions, we'll be explaining the concepts. Because after we all solve it and we are discussing answers, that one is different. But you go to a tuition and one person will stand up and say, I'm going to revise all the nonsense. Nonsense. There's nothing. So please, thinking tuition alone will cause you to pass is not true. Just that joining a tuition that you have so much confidence in, institution that has done it before, institution that is doing it. You saw S&D pass rates, right? Across all subjects. We pass like water. So you know that it means this institution, they are good. Their materials are good. When I went to the examination hall, in fact, when I saw the question, I could do the question, but I don't know why I failed. If you don't know why you are failing, then why? It's not an institution, right? Probably something went wrong. So next time, when you finish the exams, pray. Pray. Some of you don't pray. Pray. Pray and also learn hard. What you are saying? Please. Always trust in the process. Please, this is the most important advice. Attend all lectures. Make sure you study, learn the notes. After you learn the note, what am I saying? I'm saying you should practice, solve questions, solve the questions. Revise. From time to time, be revising the note. From time to time, revising and see if you not what pass. And see. So attending lectures, studying the note, practicing questions, revising. From time to time, you are revising and see if you not what pass. Thank you. So how S&D works and support students? How will S&D help you to pass? Sestemi, what can S&D do for me to pass? Since the institution alone cannot cause me to pass, why should I register with S&D? Please, you are not just registering for tuition. That's if you join S&D. You are not just registering for tuition. S&D will not just come to teach you for the hours I'm supposed to teach you. You go beyond that. You are joining a system designed to help you succeed. The S&D system will help you to succeed, right? From time to time, we'll be encouraging you. We'll be telling you it is possible. Teachers are always available. S&D will give you quality tuition. We don't joke with our meeting days. If I have class, I make sure I teach. Sometimes we even go beyond the class. Okay? So you will enjoy quality teaching. You yourself, you know that, hey, they are teaching. They are not just lecturing. It's not until you come, they'll be flipping slides. You come, this slide gone. Even the orientation, see the way I'm explaining orientation. See the way I am explaining orientation. This is how we do it, right? So quality tuition, you enjoy quality tuition. We'll give you structured lecture notes, free lecture notes, simplified lecture notes. That is where somebody will say, your note is self-explanatory. Somebody will tell you, say, student, your note is self-explanatory. Say, your note is what? Self-explanatory. Structured lecture notes. Have you seen the advanced audit lecture note before? Auditing, have you seen the lecture note before? Corporate reporting. If I've gone through the recommendation by students or the things students like, it includes good lecture notes, right? In fact, you can't joke with a lecture notes, right? And we'll give it to you free. The note is well structured and it is free. We'll give it to you free. You don't pay, right? You don't buy it. These are equally like books. This one, we can publish it as books and we'll sell it to you by S&D free, right? You get access to recorded videos for the diet. The recorded video, once you are given access, make sure you pass. Make sure, you don't make sure you pass. Make sure you write the exams. Some of you, you not write the exams. Then they'll come back next day and say, Steven, recorded video. No, that same recorded video is what we are giving to our current students. As I'm talking to you now, we've not started class, but some of you have started learning. And it is a recorded video you are preparing on, right? Yes, so when you go to FR class, some of you know how to prepare, do analysis. Some of you know how to do consult. In fact, because the recorded video has been given to you, so they will start learning seriously, right? S&D, we practice past questions with students. So this is what S&D will help you or will do for you. This is how S&D will support you to pass. After we give you all this, we solve questions with you too. Then we do intervention at affordable price. Intervention at affordable price. Just 50 cedis. The whole Ghana, 50 cedis. But it is very detailed, very, very detailed. You can also have access to facilitators, right? You can call us at any time. If you miss your call, we'll return it. Are you okay? You can have access to us. We are with you on your journey, right? S&D is with you on your journey. So in short, I say, don't just join S&D, but make sure you use S&D. Use us. Use S&D. Don't just join us. Somebody will join S&D, will give you lecture notes, you will leave the lecture notes, then be begging their friends in different institutions for their notes. Hey, then at the end they are confused. Have confidence. These are the same material people learn and pass. Your friends are learning that note and they are going to pass. Okay, we always advise that if you want to buy any manual, buy the ICA material. That's the advice S&D facilitators will give you. If you want to buy, say, Steven, apart from your note, I want to buy any book. Please go and buy the ICA manual. That is the official material for the ICA. Are you okay? If you have money, you can buy others. But buy the ICA manual first. If you don't have money to, don't worry. You can rely on our notes. Are you okay? I've given that assurance. But please, if you have money, please buy the ICA manual. If possible, buy the ICA manual. Put it down for reference. Put the ICA manual down. Buy it. Put it down for reference. It's also good. ICA manual is very good. So I'm saying that don't just join class and after class, that is all. No, use S&D. Use us in the sense that use our material. Join every dumb class. In fact, use us. Make sure you pass. Okay? Call facilitators if you need any assistance. So in short, attend lectures, watch recording, read notes, ask questions, either in class or out of class, practice questions, revise consistently. As you can see, how S&D is helping you is the same as what you need to succeed. Attend class, study, practice, revise course. The same thing. It's always like this. If you join the class live, it helps you. So the long and short is that the S&D formula, that will help you to pass is what? We can't help you if you don't attend the live class. Some of you do not attend the live class and they will not watch recorded video too. Then when they go and write the exams and their friends are jubilating, thank you, Sir Stephen, thank you, Sir Stephen, thank you, Sir Desmond, thank you, Sir Otavo, thank you, Sir Felix. That's going to be asking. Seriously? What they thought? What they thought? Advanced taxation. We did intervention up to 12 o'clock a.m. 11 p.m., 12 a.m. before we closed. Some of your friends left the what? Left the class because they said, Sir Stephen, you can teach too much. 12 o'clock, you are still teaching. Why? So they left. When they went, no, can you imagine that the question that we did around 12 a.m., no? Some came. Some came home. And a student came to my dear and said, Stephen, the assessment, 12 a.m., it came. And I told the student, last days are dangerous. So please make sure you attend. If a teacher is sacrificing for you to join, because a general revision the teacher is doing. So attend lectures, understand. Don't just attend the lectures, understand. Okay, then you study. When you finish studying, you practice questions. Revise, revision, constant revision. Constant revision. Okay. The gentleman that got 5/5 last two died, Collins. Collins will tell you that. Collins will tell you that it was constant revision that helped him to sail through and engage him. He says, Stephen, anytime I'm learning, if I'm on unit 1, sorry, anytime I'm learning, okay, Collins will tell you that, Stephen, anytime I'm learning, let's say I'm on unit 5, I don't go straight to unit 5 to go and learn unit 5. So I start from unit 1. I revise unit 1, sir, so I get to unit 5 before I continue. Don't always learn the unit I'm currently on. I revise from unit 1 anytime there. So I've been constantly revising. Yes, I was able to clear the 5 papers. I went on start to learn. Some of you, they don't learn unit 1, they don't learn unit 2, they'll go and learn unit 13 because they'll say, I learned unit 1 last month. I learned unit 2 last 2 months, so there's no need for me to learn it again. If you do that, you are not revising. You have to what? Revise. So if you are learning unit 1 today, next week, before you go to unit 2, make sure you revise the unit 1. If you're able to remember, that means you have understood that concept. In case they give you any question on unit 1, you can pass. This is the secret. Revise. Constant revision. That's the S&D formula. We don't have any secrets. We'll train you all. So all what you have to do is to attend class, understand, study, practice, revise. Then you get to 50 plus. 50 plus could be 70, 80, 90, 50 plus. You get you're about 50 and move on. Only if you do this, especially this revise and practicing of questions. Can you see that? Thank you. Now, I'll give you this, okay? Steady planning. Okay? Steady planning. Please, you have to plan yourself, like I initially said. What I said, plan yourself. Okay, I've registered for 2 papers. What are my schedule for the week? Don't just plan for a day. Plan your week. Every week be a plan, not just a day. So this is the number of hours I'm working, or I'll go to work for these hours. When I get home, this will be the number of hours for my family. Okay? And this will be the number of hours for my own personal studies. This will be the number of hours I will join the tuition. Because trust me, the time is limited. If you don't plan well, you will think, I'll do it later, before you realize the thing has become plenty. Okay? So you have to plan now, today. Plan today before tomorrow. Plan for the week. You know your schedule for the week. You know the timetable. You know the timetable for the week. Okay? So plan and say, Monday, I'll go to work from 6 a.m. and I'll close at 5 a.m. I'll get home at 6:30 a.m., 6:30 p.m. Now, when I get home, I will join class from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Okay, I'll go to bed. I'll wake up at 2 a.m. to learn. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. to learn. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. to learn. You have to plan it. Tuesday, I will do this. Okay, so we say that to allocate specific hours for work, family, tuition, and personal studies. Are you okay? Attend tuition consistently. Be consistent. One thing about online studies is that if you like mixing class, yesterday you mixed it. Today you have mixed it. Tomorrow there's a high possibility of you missing it again, because that is human nature. Are you okay? You procrastinate. Oh, I'll watch it weekend. Oh, you let them do the class. I'll watch all the lectures weekend. Meanwhile, weekend too, the same person is going for funeral. Weekend too, you have another lectures on weekend. They say, oh, don't worry, I will learn everything 1 week, 1 month to the exams. You let the facilitator finish the class. With money class now, I will learn everything when he finishes. So once we finish the class, we do intervention. You say, oh, I'll learn everything after intervention. After intervention, how many days more? So you use about only 1 week to prepare. Are you okay? And you say ICA is difficult. Say it's not difficult. You didn't plan yourself. Are you okay? So please, next one, attend tuition. Be very consistent, at least. Use small pockets of time. Okay? So please, what time can you learn? You can learn at dawn, maybe 3:30 a.m. to let's say 5:30 a.m. It's okay. Maybe you can learn from 4 a.m. to say 6 o'clock a.m. It's okay. Just be consistent. Okay, for you like to learn from 4:30 to 5:30. Solid 1 hour. Are you okay? So you have to plan it in. It's all about planning. So 30 minutes before work, you can learn 30 minutes. Maybe you can get to work early. You get to work very, very early. Around 6:30, you're at work because of traffic. So you leave home around 5:30. By 6:30, you're at work. Work starts at 8 o'clock. So from 6:30 to, let's say, 7:30, that 1 hour before your colleagues will start coming, you use that time to learn. Do you understand it? You use that time to what? To learn. So you have to plan yourself. Probably lunchtime. Lunchtime, no, that 1 hour, you can use 20 minutes to eat. Then the 40 minutes, no, you can use it to solve at least 1 year past question. So every lunch hour there, you are solving one past question. You go and hide somewhere, then you do something small. Okay, so use that small times. Don't take everything to be. Don't be the normal person you were before starting tuition. You can't live a normal life and feel that you should. I mean, expect miracle. There's no magic. Don't leave, sacrifice something. Okay. So you can use small pocket of time, like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, during your lunch time, after work. Maybe if you're waiting for the company car or you're waiting for your colleagues, you can use that time to learn something small. Early in the morning, you can learn something small. Weekends. So small, you can be learning something small. It helps, right? Around your reality. Don't copy another student timetable. Some of you will not prepare timetable. When your friends copy their time, prepare their timetable, then you go and take it. That one too is no. You know your reality. Your reality is different from my reality. You are married, I'm not married. Okay? So it's 12 o'clock. If I sleep, I've slept. But you want to sleep at 12 o'clock, you wake up at 12:30. To shake yourself small and go back to bed. You understand? So you know your situation is different from my situation. If possible, prepare a timetable with your spouse, your husband, your wife. Prepare a timetable with them. Hey, open up and prepare a timetable. Please tell me the days you'll be needing it so that I'll put you in it. Even so that I can plan myself. Tell him because of the nature of the exams, tell me the days you need it so I can put it on my timetable. So maybe you need it Monday. So Monday evening, I know I have my husband. Prepare yourself. Are you okay? So prepare a timetable around your reality. Are you okay? Prepare a timetable around your reality. Don't go and copy somebody's timetable. Somebody will call you, say, Steven, prepare a timetable for me. Can I prepare a timetable for you? I can prepare your own personal timetable for you. You have to prepare it because you know your situation. But you can show it to me for me to advise you. Are you okay? Because you tell me to prepare timetable for you, I'll tell you that wake up at 2 o'clock, learn up to 6 o'clock every day. Can you do that? That's what I believe in. Meanwhile, you to 2 o'clock, you'll be doing something else, right? So please, keep that in mind. Remember, what you are doing is what? Steady planning. I'm teaching you how to plan your studies. Because November, you have to pass. Do you get it? Study around your relative. Protect your weekends. Please, weekends are for revisions. Weekends are for solving past questions. Weekends are for going through difficult topics. The topics we thought were difficult, have time, go through it, you understand. You can do that for your weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So you have to protect your weekends with your life. Weekends are not time for you to go be attending social gathering. It is important. But if you think the social gathering is not so important, please, you can postpone it. There are some of the social gathering, they need your contribution than your presence. There's some social gathering, they'll need your donation than you coming physically. So you have to prioritize. It's not everything you have to go, right? Now, for the next 90 days, it's not everything you have to go. You have to prioritize. Protect your weekend because weekends are for catching up. You understand it? Involve your family. Explain to your family that this is my situation. I'm preparing for IC exam, so please help me. If I used to do everything for you, please, this time around, I would like you to do 20% for me, right? In fact, especially our dear women, okay, we know you do a lot. So if you involve yourself in this, explain to Hosby. Hosby will understand, right? Hosby will understand. If not for anything at all, Hosby has watched that video. That video that the pastor was saying that, yes, see, exams be I see it. Nothing. If Hosby has not seen, find that video and it was me. Let Hosby understand that this is what you are going to write. Even though it's not difficult, people think it's difficult. So you give it to Hosby. It will scare Hosby small. You understand? It will scare Hosby small. Hosby will allow you. Are you okay? Hosby will what? Allow you. You understand? So involve your family. Let them understand. Let your children understand that you too, you are now a student. So if they wake up, they should wake you too up. Are you okay? In fact, involve the family. Let them understand. Okay? You can even share your timetable with them. It helps a lot. Please do get it. Don't sacrifice sleep consistently. Don't sacrifice sleep consistently, okay? Please, even though you are supposed to wake up at dawn and learn, it doesn't mean 1 o'clock a.m. you are at wake. You are with you learn consistent every day you do it. You understand? Plan well. Know the time that if you wake up, you will not feel drowsy. Know the time that if you wake up, you will not feel dizzy. Know the appropriate time for you. Me, 2 o'clock is okay for me. I don't know about you. Why? Because when I go to work, I close at 3. So when I come home early, I can sleep. When you go to work, you close at 6, 7. If you wake up at 2 o'clock a.m., it will disturb you. For you, 3:30 is okay. 4 o'clock is okay. Okay? So you have to what? Know yourself and plan your time well. Don't sacrifice sleep consistently, right? Plan well. If 4:30 is okay, fine. The most important thing, you have to be very active. You have students who will wake up very early, 2 o'clock a.m. They'll press their phones until the next day, till morning. Then why did you wake up? You wake up at 4 o'clock a.m. They'll doze off till hey. Please, you don't have to sacrifice your sleep consistency. You have to plan the whole thing. Have weekly targets. Every week, you know that by the end of this week, I should finish or I should be at the same level with the facilitator. At the end of every week, have a weekly target. What I say? So FR, at the end of this week, I should also be at the same level. At the end of this week, I should finish learning Unit 1 and Unit 3. That should be your weekly target. Be having targets. Don't just be learning. Every week, be having targets. Be having targets. That one too will help you. Are you okay? And never allow one bad week to become a bad month. Okay. If you couldn't join a class for 1 week, please, you have to shake off yourself and continue joining. Those that didn't join, so mean they have stopped joining. Don't say that. Don't allow a bad moment to ruin your entire period. Okay? Remember, it's only 90 days. Treasurable. Treasurable. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is about study planning. Now you have to know. Are you okay? Very important. Very important. The married people. Some of you, S&D will wake you up. When you wake up, tell you to go and wake your spouse up. You, once a student has called you, wake up, wake up, wake up. You wake up, no, straight. You are going to wake your wife up. That, please, let me go one round. Nonsense. Please, let me do only one. Hey, me, I've wake you up to learn. No, you are going to. So, please, you have to plan the thing. The thing suits you too much. You understand? You have to sacrifice. Be ready to sacrifice. It's all part of sacrifice. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. Common reasons students fail. Common reasons students fail. I've already said the first one. We wake you up to learn, then you go and do the thing. Then you go back to bed. It's one reason. So please bear that in mind. Common reasons students fail. Starting serious preparation too late. It happens. I know students. I will start next week. Oh, lectures has begun. But so I'm talking to you now. Some have not even paid for the tuition. Some have not paid. They are waiting. Next week, then they'll pay. By that time, you have already started tuition. You don't even know where you got into. Then it's as if you have not started. You didn't start well. Please, don't wait and start serious studies later. So starting serious preparation too late is a reason why students will fail. Next one, insufficient question practice. Students don't solve so many past questions. They just learn the notes and they don't solve questions. So when they go in the examiner decide to twist the questions small, then they are confused. This is not what Sestin taught us. Sestin didn't teach us this one. Meanwhile, the same concept, but because they are not exposed, right? Teacher will solve questions with you, but you have to take the initiative to solve questions on your own. And because of that, next diet, S&D teachers are going to give you more questions. It's one of our KPI. One of our KPI is to give you more questions. Now you have to still solve more questions on your own, right? Poor examination techniques. Because they don't try questions, they don't know how to answer questions, right? They don't know how to answer questions. Explain, then they'll be listening. Discuss, then they'll be. Poor examination techniques. Some too, they don't even finish the questions. If you tell them whether you know it or not, write something, then they are confused. Hey, if I don't know it, how do I write? Hey, I see. You don't have to know it before you write to write something, fill the page. You understand? So poor examination techniques. So please make it a point that next diet in a day. While the topic is being taught, you too, you have to start solving questions on it. The good thing about the whole thing is that with ICA, you know that question 1 is on this topic. Question 2 is on this topic. So for PSA, question 1 is on preparation of financial statements and cash flow. That is PSA. So when you are learning preparation of financial statements, you know you are preparing towards 20 marks. Question 2 is on IPSAS. So when you are learning IPSAS, you know, so that's the beautiful thing about ICA. It is very clear for everyone to understand. So please, I'm telling you, for examination technique, you should stop. Solve questions for you to know the techniques in exams or techniques of passing, right? Inconsistent study habits. Inconsistent study habits. So you have students, they will not learn the things. Or today they will learn, tomorrow they will not learn. Tomorrow next they will learn, next they will not. They are not following their timetable. You understand? So at the end of the day, they are disturbed. They are confused. Please, you have to be very, very consistent. Be very consistent. From time to every day, learn to you write the exams. Learn every day, be learn something. Every day, be learn something. If you are not learning, solve questions or revise the notes. So be very consistent. Overloading themselves with too many papers. You know your strength. Meanwhile, you go and pick so many papers. Right? Some too, like I said, somebody registered 1 paper, didn't pass. Somebody registered 5 papers, passed all. Somebody registered 4 papers, passed all. Somebody registered. So it's not about the papers. It's about you planning yourself. Emphasis. You planning yourself. You take 2 papers and you are not learning. You have not planned. You fail. You fail. You take 1 paper. You are not planned. Some of you too, genuinely, you don't have time. If you don't have time, don't go and do more than 2 papers. Genuinely. Right? So please, it's all about yourself. Know yourself. Right? Relying entirely on tuition. So relying entirely on tuition. That is why you see people leaving one tuition to another tuition, leaving S&D. You say, me, I'm leaving S&D. Even though you know our materials are good, even though you know the facilitator is very good, even though you know the teacher gave you all his best, but yet so you say, I'm leaving. Even though your colleagues are saying that this tuition, this teacher there is good, this institution is so good, but I say I'm leaving. Why? Because somebody elsewhere, your friend somewhere is telling you that their institution is good because the results they posted. Meanwhile, the results too, no, you all know the incident about S&D results ending up somewhere, right? The results you saw too is from S&D. You understand? So relying solely on the tuition, one tuition, is not good. In fact, relying solely on the tuition to pass is not good. Rely on your own self. Rely on your own self. Once you have gotten a good learning material, you are good to go. Me, all my days, all I need is a good learning material. If I get a good learning material, that somebody can confirm that this material is a good material, I'm good to pass. It's not 50% I need. It's not 50% you need. You just need 50%. Right. So once the material is good, we are learn it and stop creating questions. I see you don't bypass questions. You go on their website. It is free. It is there. I see it's good. Clap for ICA. Clap for ICA. Everything is free for you to pass. Right. So relying entirely on the tuition tool, it's not good. This is why students fail. Failure to revise. You've been taught, you say you don't learn it. That one too, you can pass. Ignoring areas of weakness. You know the areas you are not good at, but you pretend as if you are good at them. You know that for you, preparation of financial statements, you're not good at it. What do? Learn more questions. Solve questions to become so good at it. You know, if you are not good, solve questions. Solve plenty questions for you to have the confidence. But you ignore it as if you are okay with it. Okay? So ignoring areas you are not good at, that one too can lead you to what? To not passing. Poor time management at the examination hall. You have 3 hours to do the paper. 1 hour more, you are still on question 1. 1 hour more, you are still on question 1. You've wasted 2 hours on question 1. Oh. So at the end of the day, somebody like this, no, it's likely a person will get caught with something. Right? Not understanding the question requirement. You just go to the examination and start solving the question. They said explain, you are listening. Discuss, you are listening. Some people to do 2 and 4. Do you know 2 and 4? They memorize the thing without understanding the concept. This one too can cause you not to pass. Please, are you okay? So these are some of the areas that causes students to fail in the exams. So please, let's take note of that. Are you okay? So the biggest lesson here, most failures are not simply because students are not intelligent enough. Most failures, no, it's not because the students are not intelligent. So you are very good, you got first class, but you are failed. Why? Because it could be because you did what you call late preparation. You are the type that you said, I will start serious studies if, once you say, I'll start serious studies if in my serious studies. You have to start the serious studies now. So it could be because of late preparation, inconsistent study. You are not following your timetable. You prepare a timetable, you are not following it. Inconsistent. Today you learn, tomorrow you not learn. Tomorrow you'll be there as if you are writing exams. Sometimes some of the students, sometimes they will say, all right. At the next moment, I'll not write. I'll write. I'll not write. You are inconsistent. You don't know what you want. A student to call you, say, Stephen, me, I'm not right. The next moment, the student will be in your class. You call, say, Stephen, I'll write. So if you are doing, all right, I'll not write, all right, I'll not write, it means you have not prepared yourself enough. Psychologically, you are not prepared. All this count. So me, anytime I'm writing ICE, once they open the registration, I'll be the first person to register. If I hear that ICE has open registration, I'll be the first person because I want to commit myself. Once I've registered, I know I'm writing. But if you don't register early, that's where you be contemplating. All right, I'm not right. All right, I'm not right. So such a person, when the person registers, the person will fail. Because you don't know what you want. If you tell yourself you are writing, there's a way you perceive yourself. There's a way you will prepare. If you tell yourself all right, tell yourself you're not right, you relax. That is when you sleep without feeling guilty. Because you've told yourself you're not right. So you sleep sound without feeling guilty. But if you tell yourself all right, and you see the student's message on the classroom, are you learning? You check, hey, you feel, because you know you are going to write a thing and you're not learning, so you feel guilty. When you tell yourself I'm not right, you use the student message, are you learning? You come and you put a laughing emoji. You are laughing at me. Look at this man. I'm sleeping. He says I'm not learning. You understand? So please, I'm saying that what? Make sure you are what? Consistent with your study. Inadequate solving of questions. You don't solve questions. Poor examination technique, poor time management. These are what usually causes students not to pass. Not because they're not intelligent. So if you are not able to get a 50%, it's not because you're not intelligent, but probably because you weren't so straight with yourself. You didn't plan yourself well. You didn't study to the best of your capability. You understand? So please, let's take note of some of these things. Very important. Next diet, you have to pass. November is our favorite diet. You have to pass in Jesus' name, right? Okay, good. So, okay, good. So we have the S&D success story. The S&D success story. Okay. For S&D success story, I know we have over 2,000 success stories. 2,000, right? Because S&D started our journey somewhere 2023. And I mean, trust me, we are one of the tuition providers that started affordable tuition. Affordable. How much is our fees? 450 cedis. How much is our intervention fees? In fact, our tuition fees 350 for level 1, 450 for level 2, and 550 for level 3. And we have maintained these tuition fees for so long a time. So long a time. And even on top of that, sometimes we allow part payment. If the student is not having a full payment, probably you don't have the entire money. You can come to us, okay? We trust you. But do you know the beautiful thing about the whole thing? Muslims, they never default. But Muslims, no, you do have a special training. Me, the student, if Muslims don't default, but Christians, if a Muslim tell you, Stephen, please, they themselves will call you that they want to pay. But if Stephen Boatin, who is a Christian, calls you, says, Stephen, add me. Stephen Boatin, you have to pursue him. You have to buy special credit to be calling Stephen Boatin. He's Stephen Boatin, you cry why? I'm talking about my colleague Christians. Christians, I didn't know. So please, I'm begging, because of that, from time to time, we've never met our targets. And they don't pay you. They'll wait for you to come and call them, and they'll give you an excuse. You understand? But because we don't want to disturb you, sometimes we just allow you. So there are some of you that are owing us. It's as if you don't know. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to tell you that don't take advantage of S&D. The fact that you are doing part payment, don't take advantage of it. Some of your colleagues genuinely do not have money to pay, right? So some of these avenues helps them to be able to access quality tuition to pay 70% and pay the difference later, right? But for one paper, you have to make full payment. For 2 or more papers, you can pay 70% and pay the difference later. That's what S&D does. And our tuition fees too, no. But trust me, we came somewhere 2023. But S&D is everywhere. You see, and it is because of people like you. In fact, God bless all our students. Okay, our students know when they see something good, they inform their friends that join me or follow me to S&D, right? Yes, follow. So our students, we don't do advert too. We don't have money to even do advert. When you go on Facebook, S&D will not do advert. YouTube, we don't do advert. We don't do any advert. We don't have money to do advert. But our students now are the ones who do the advert for us. Our students. And when their friends also come, they come and experience. And they also bring their friends on board. So God bless all our students. That's our first success story. That S&D is going thanks to you. That's our first success story. And our second success story is that S&D over the years has produced chartered accountants. Last March, they are here to do graduation for March, right? But March, on the alumni page, we have over 130 students who are graduating from S&D for March, last night, March. And for the just ended exams, the July date, S&D has produced 148. Who can tell me the meaning of this? This 434, what does it mean? Who can tell me? Please, what the meaning of this 144? You see, 140 divided by 434. Who can tell me? Yes, the 434 represents what?
34%.
Again? Oh, you raise your hand. Please raise your hand. I can't hear you all. Yes. Oh. Hey. Raise your hand. Or you are not hearing me. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Yes. Mr. Raymond. Please, the 434 represents what? I hardly hear him. Is he talking? Yes, who else?
Total.
So somebody said total number of students who have registered with S&D. No. The 434 is not total number of students who have registered with S&D.
Total number of students ICAs are about to graduate.
Perfect.
Simple.
Perfect. Total number of graduating students. Total number of students that ICA is about what? To graduate. It means that the pass list is also the pass list. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, good. The total pass list, right? What a number? 434. 434 for July date. 434 students are graduating. And out of that, I showed you S&D, our alumni platform. How many are we? 148. S&D alone is graduating 148 out of a total of 434.
Sir Steve.
Yes, please.
Do you know some 2 people just came to my DM that they couldn't see the this thing on there, so I've just joined them. So the total number now has increased into 153, meaning that taking you and out from it, we're a total number of 151 qualified. So this for the update.
Okay, good. So that's the latest student that have joined us. You see, we have Sir Desmond is solely in charge of that, right? So when a student qualifies to S&D, the students will have to join our page, okay, our alumni page, where he will have to confirm whether indeed you join S&D for your tuition, right? So we have 100. You let me use the 148, right?
Yes, use that one. After that, we'll give them the final document. The evidence is there for them to verify.
Exactly. So you have 148 students. Assistants. Okay.
Addendoi.
Okay, good. We have 148 students passing through S&D. I showed you the evidence, right, on our alumni page. Okay, these are students that receive tuition in one way or the other from S&D. Are you okay? S&D, they passed through S&D. So, ladies and gentlemen, per this computation, we have 34.1%, okay, of the total students that are graduating. And the beautiful thing is that match that we have over 30 students, 30%. Match that we have over 30% of all students graduating in Ghana from S&D. Are you okay? So we have 34.1 of graduates from S&D. That means more than one in every 3 graduates. Meaning, if you pick any 3 graduates randomly, out of that 3, 1 person came from S&D. Are you okay? If you divide the total number of people graduating, 30%. That is a big milestone. We just came in. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to talk about it, right? S&D has not been long in the system, right? But because of your hard work, right? So at the latest graduation, 434 students graduated, and 148 of them passed through S&D Professional Institute. Behind the 148 are 148 different stories. The 148 students, don't think it was honey and milk, honey and milk, right? It wasn't sugar and a 6-day. Sikri. It wasn't an easy journey. The 148 different stories. Students who worked, struggled, failed, some struggled, some tried again. Some have to balance family responsibility. However, they all remain committed. Somebody will tell you a story that me, I've written, I say, more than 10 years. Today, here I stand as a chartered accountant. You wrote 1 paper and you didn't go well. You said you have stopped ICE. You wrote 2 papers. They failed you twice. You wrote it, you didn't pass twice. You said, I'm done with ICE. Hey, you are done. Can you qualify? So the 148 people that went to S&D or who are going to charter, please, we'll be there. 7th November, S&D will be there. Life and talent. We're taking pictures, we're taking videos with them, and we'll share it on the various platforms like we have been doing, right? This 148 people, they all have their different stories. You think you've seen it all. Trust me, you've not seen anything. Because some have gone through this. I know somebody who used 1 year to charter. 9 months, 3 months, chartered. Are you okay? Somebody too wrote 5 papers at a go, and the person chartered. Because the person was coming with masters. Do you understand? But we have people that because of circumstances, they have to try, retry. I mean, however, the most important thing is that they all charted. At the end of the day, do not write the number of times you tried it on your transcript. Do not write the number of times you tried it on the transcript. But trust me, the people that struggle to pass now, they become better chartered accountants. Because they learn the same thing over and over again. It makes them understand the counting more than those who usually go through once and for all. You go through once and for all, you've forgotten a thing and you understand. And then, I mean, in all the same, they are all good. All I'm trying to tell you is that don't give up. If you don't make it, don't give up. Believe in yourself. You can do it, and Jesus will answer you, right? Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I would like to invite, some of our 148 students. In fact, if you're on this call and you are part of the 148, you would like to share your story to motivate our friends or to motivate our brothers and sisters for them to aim higher, for them to go again, for them not to give up. Please, you can raise your hand. I will call you. You will introduce yourself. I mean, this is solely for those who are part of the 148. We share the link on their page that those who want to join can join to share their story, right? After that, we also open for those who are currently writing and we also like to say 1 or 2. Thank you very much. So please, I would like to call upon anybody who is part of the 148. Sir Desmond. Sir Desmond, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Please, do you know of any as part of the 148 on this call?
Hey, Mugu have bro. Mr. Nana Kwesi watching Yadom. Wow.
So I'm
Okay,
here.
so I will give you the opportunity to talk, but you see, all that Sir Stevie is saying is that with S&D, you are assured value for money. What we do is that we'll give out our best, and then we also expect yours to be part of it. That does not mean that nobody feels at S&D. No, that's not what we are saying. We are saying that with the efforts from the facilitator together with yours, the success and then the win is assured. So the long and short of it is that come on board, present yourself as student, follow the facilitation, and then learn along with us. And in the next graduation that we are about, or after this November date, your success story will be part of it. And we hope that in the coming years, it is going to be. Last date, it was 30%. This time, more than 34%. Then it goes and goes to the 100% all from S&D.
Let's move. Please, can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
It seems your voice has dropped, right? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Sir Desmond, it seems your voice has dropped. So let me quickly call Nana. You'll come in later. Thank you very much. Nana Kwesi,
Yes,
please,
sir. So I'm here.
Okay, good.
Okay, so good evening,
kindly
everyone.
share your story to motivate us. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So when I joined S&D, actually a friend recommended me. Her name is Felicia. So when I first joined S&D, I had failed twice outside. I actually registered for CA in November 2019. And then COVID came, lost hope. And then I finally decided to start again in November 2024. So when I wrote my first two papers, it was FR and then MA. I used to move from Committee 19 to Committee 4 every day for class, in-person class, planned, studied. Then the exam came, took FR and MA. I feel the two of them got and
Nana Kwesi, it seems your line is dropping. Or am I the only one with experiencing that?
No, you're not alone.
No.
Okay. So Nana Kwesi, please, if you can position yourself well, we would like to hear your story. It's very, very important. Can you reposition yourself? So you said COVID came. Nana Kwesi, please, are you speaking? Okay. Seems his network. Oh, his network. Please, who else is here? It seems so. Nana Kwesi, you can come in later. Please, who else has testimony to say? Okay, please.
I have a test. Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Presla.
Okay, Madam Presla.
I'm Presla Adu. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I joined S&D 2025, the July date.
Good.
In fact, nobody introduced S&D to me. I discovered them on the ICA Ghana Telegram page after a broken heart. Because that was my 9th year of writing a CA, and I've passed only 5 papers out of the 10. So I was really downhearted.
You said that was when
I make 9th year. 9th year of writing ICA.
Okay.
Hey.
And I've passed 5 out of the 10 papers I was supposed to pass. So I was brokenhearted. So when I saw the adverts on the ICA Ghana page, where I saw a lot of passes, I was surprised. I said, hey, can people make this a reality? So I picked the number, and not know it was Desmond's number. And I WhatsApp him, and I told him I wanted to be part. Then he asked me, I said, I want to write MA and advanced tax. Then I joined. When I joined, in fact, Sir Stephen gave me so much hope that I can make it. So I didn't know, but there was something extraordinary about Sir Stephen that pushed me to learn more. I went beyond my limits for the first time in history. And that sitting, I passed advanced audits. And that was the first time passing one touch. And I moved on to case study. I got it. I didn't get the MA, but Sir Stephen kept saying, you can make it on the MA platform. I went on to write advanced audit. I got it one touch in March. And then the last one was the July 1, CR and MA. Everybody was saying, it's not possible. You can't do it. As I said, Stephen says, you do hard things, so you can do it. I planned. I had an extra assignment at work. I still did it. And today I passed 2 in July for the first time. And I want to say, S&D, you can do it. You brought the best in me when I never thought. So within 4 sittings, I've passed 5 papers, whilst I used 9 years to pass 5 papers. And I say, thank you, S&D.
Yeah, thank you so much, Madam Priscilla, for sharing your story. And in fact, this is a very motivational one as that. But Madam Priscilla, we wouldn't like to take all the credit. No. S&D doesn't deserve all this credit. Okay. Rather, you are also part. In fact, you are a key participant in this success story. Because like you said, you listened to our motivations and you put yourself to the test. You said something, I learned beyond myself. You see, people said it is not possible, but you kept telling yourself it is what? Possible. So you decided to pass and you passed. So in fact, you too know, I'm saying kind of you have really done well for not giving up. For 9 years, trust me, somebody would have given up within the first 3 years. But why? One paper mature, someone would have given up. But you not giving up and telling yourself it is possible, that's how come you have this very nice story. So at the end of the day, you chatted within 10 years. And that's so super. Thank you so much, Madam Priscilla, for not giving up on yourself. And your children will be so happy. Your children will be so happy.
Yeah.
Trust me. You've done well. You've done well. You've done well. You've done well. You've done well, Pa. So this our sister who didn't give up, right? She joined S&D and she said, it's not as if when she joined, she passed everything home. There was one paper still disturbing here. Like I said, it's a bit technical, the MA. However, she was able to kill it together with corporate reporting. By near is you. Corporate reporting FA. You write corporate reporting in the next morning FA. But she did it. So it's possible, right? Very, very possible. Thank you so much, madam. That's a very good story. Yes, so Nana Kwesi is back. So Nana Kwesi, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So as I was saying, before I joined S&D, I had failed twice already. I registered in November 2024 when I came back. November 2024, did FR and MA, and I failed the 2 of them. Then those times, I used to move from committee 18 to committee 4 every day. Come back, get home late, prepare, learn more, then sleep. So when the exam D-Day came, I wrote and I had no idea about them. So I couldn't answer. And I wasted much time on console. I remember I wasted like 1 hour, 15 minutes on console. So when the leader said 1 hour, 15 minutes gone, I realized that I was doomed. Then the results came, I failed. And that was the very first time I had failed at something. So I was really broken. I was really, really broken. I got 45 and 33. Then I tried again, March 2025. So March 2025, I registered the same FR and then ME. During those times, a friend, Felicia, she was like, we should join S&D because she had recommended someone to S&D and the person had passed. It's like, oh, Felicia, S&D, she said it was online. I was like, even in person, I'm not seeing top now online. So let me just try the in person again. So I tried the in person and I failed again. what I had 45, if I had 45 my first attempt. This one I had 38. I was like, no, Felicia, let's try the S&D again. So when I was coming to S&D, I was coming there with a broken spirit. It was online. I knew online maybe it might not be good. But for my first class, PSC, Sir Steve was the one teaching. And after he taught everything, I was like, wow. He made the online class seem like it was an in-person one. So and he was so dedicated. He was scheduled for dawn class. Sometimes I'll be at work and then he would text me. And as he was texting to, sometimes I'll see it and then it kept me on my toe. I'm like, you let me finish it because I didn't want to lie to him. So I was like, oh, sir, me, I've covered here. I'm left at this. Then he'll say, continue and all. Then the FR said Desmond too seemed like he knew what he was doing. He was teaching us everything point on point. Even though I was still doing the class with them and considering the way I was learning for my first 2 attempts and I still failed. This one, not very much, but though I was learning. Then a month to the paper, I felt ill. I was not well. So when I came back I was like, I didn't want to write. But sometimes you take your phone and then you see, Sir Steve has recorded a whole voice note encouraging you, telling you, it looks like he actually knew what's going on in every student's life, like encouraging and telling you should not give up and no. I listened to it. I'm like, fine, you let me just try because who knows? I tried the 2 papers and then I passed. I got FR 50, I got PSC 55. Unfortunately, my friend Lisha got PSC, she didn't get FR. So I was like, he gave me the vim. Like, let me try again. In the second attempt, I registered for FM and then ME. I was still thinking maybe I'll still get either Sir Steve and Sir Desmond in FM and ME, but I got Sir Otabel and then I think FM Sir Otabel and then ME is also still Sir Otabel, and he's very good. He's also very good. I was like, oh wow, then it looks like these guys are actually good. They know what they are doing. Because Otabel to very dedicated person. He taught. And then when I wrote the FM and then ME, and I was trying ME for the third time because I'd failed twice outside. So I was trying ME for the third time. FM, when the result was released, I got 70. ME, I got 36. I was like, no, but for the very first time, I was able to answer all questions on ME. Like every question, number 1, I got something to write. Number 2, I got something to write. But my first 2 attempts, sometimes I mean, like I didn't give up. I was like, since I was able to get something to write with when I joined S&D, then I'll still do ME with S&D again. So this time around, and then I set the target. I wrote in my diary that by September this year, I need to be a chartered accountant, which meant that if I'm strategizing, then my last sitting should be in July. This is July 2026.
Wow.
So I failed ME, and I plan to write it 2-2-2-2, and I failed ME. So what then do I do? Then it meant I'm supposed to either write 3 papers in November 2025. Sorry, in
March.
Yes. I think March, yes. In March 2026, yes. And then write 2 July 2026. Or I write 2 in March 2026 and I write 3 in July 2026. So I contacted Sir Steve and I said, please give me the best combinations I can combine with ME. I want to do 3 papers. Initially, I wanted to do 2. And Sir Steve was like, I can add MA to strategic case study. If I want to, I can also I can also add advanced tax. So once he said that, I was like, okay, fine, then I'll do that one. And at the time too, I started doing this NGO job. You know, in December, that's when we are at the peak. Go and buy stuff, go and share and all. And I started buying the stuff and then sharing. All this while class was going on. But I used to join the class, but I was not really understanding. And here I am, I've taken 3 courses. Before Christmas was over, I realized it was 8th June. And at the time, I had gotten a job from Accra I've gotten a job in Quill, so I had to move from Accra to Quill. So I'm now in Quill currently. And I was doing the donations in Accra. So when I realized it was around January 8th and those things. And I used to go home most weekends from Quill to Accra. So I strategized. I was like, no. And because of the way time has actually gone, if I still do this going home, was that I deleted all social media, deleted TikTok, deleted Instagram, deleted Twitter. The only thing left was YouTube and then WhatsApp. So when I came, immediately I closed from work. I quickly rush home. My house is closer to the workplace. Quickly rush home, wash down, go back to campus. If I have class, I'll do class. Then I'll continue learning. 11, I come home. I come to sleep. So I planned. During the week, I'll learn strategic case study, and then I'll learn advanced audits. Weekends, Saturdays and Sundays are for MA. So full day MA. Saturday, full day MA. Full day Sunday MA. I was not going to church because at a point I was like, God will understand. I was praying in my house too. God will understand. Then I kept watching recorded videos because strategic case study had gone way ahead because of the donations that I was doing. They had gone way ahead. So I was listening to it. Even sometimes I work, I'll listen to the recorded audios. My earpiece are plugged in when I'm not doing anything. Or even when I'm working, it's in my ears. I'm listening to the recorded videos. I listen to the recorded videos during the day. Then in the evening, I'll go and learn advanced audit. Saturdays, I learn my MA. Then wrote the papers. It was not easy at all. It was not easy. But God being so good, when it came up, passed all my 3 papers, I got 50, 50, 53. So the case study, I got 50. Wow. Advanced audit, advanced taxation, I got 53. Yeah. Good. And then MA, I got 50. I was very happy. That day, yeah. I didn't know whether I didn't know what to do. I was very happy. The guy I'm in the same house with came out and was like, what is happening? I was like, I've passed my papers. I was so happy. I was jumping that day. I was jumping. I was really jumping. I was jumping, say. Then I was like, fine. So moved on to the last one, corporate reporting, and then advanced audit and assurance. Corporate reporting was scaring me so much because of the way people were talking about it. I have to write it 8 times, I have to write it 9 times. But I told myself, no, I will write it only once. So said Desmond, and that was the time to my work has also intensified at the workplace. I don't know whether they knew it. So work has intensified. So when I come, sometimes I join the class, I'm not able to get it, but I watch the recorded video again, watch it over and over. Then the audit to do the same thing like that. And then I remember when we were about to write around 2 weeks the paper, I took leave from work. And then that one morning to evening like that. Listening to encouragement from Sir Steve, Sir Desmond. You're like, you just need only 50. Don't kill yourself. You just cover everything, but you just need only 50. So that was the motivation I took. Then I was still praying to God. That one day, no 2 years about it. I was praying, giving my offering in church and telling God, me, I told you by September, I need to chat out that one day. That one. So we wrote it. And then God being so good, when the results were released, I got corporate reporting. I got 52. Yeah, written it. Got in 52. And then the advanced audit and assurance, I got 55. Yeah. And now I'm a chartered accountant. The day I checked, I was so excited. I texted said, Desmond, say I've passed. So I've passed. I'm a chartered accountant now. Passed. Then I remember later on, Steve sent me, have you registered? Come and register. So I told her, say me, I'm a chartered accountant now. I've passed. I'm a chartered accountant now. And I forgot to add, because of how we were passing, I was able to pass 3 papers at a go. I told my accountant at work, she's now charged doing the charter. So I told her, she also joined S&D. Strategic case study at the time, she had written it 3 times. She joined S&D once, she's gone. She joined corporate reporting. Yes, she's passed. She joined corporate reporting. She's gone. The July that her name is number 11. Yes, wow. She's gone. Yes, and the 2 of us have actually passed. Yeah. So now we are.
Number 11. And you are number what?
At 152.
152. So that's one. Number 11 too is your baby.
So
Rhoda. Is she Rhoda?
Yes, that's Rhoda.
Wow.
Yeah, she's very excited.
She's very excited. You missed this one. You see, we cannot record all our students. That's the fact. And you are number 152, eh?
Yes,
let's
sir.
Celebrate you small. You've done well. Let's celebrate you.
So that is actually my story there.
One hour, 52.
Yes, please. Godfrey J. watching. Yes.
Say that small. Can you miss this one too?
So thank you very, very much. I'm so grateful now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So in fact, as you can see, we cannot identify all our students. So if you should go into details, trust me, we can get more than 160 S&D students. So.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for your story. So please,
Yes,
there's one thing I learned from our brother's story. He had confidence in S&D. Initially, he was a bit skeptical about online studies. But like he said, see, joined the tuition. He realized that there's something unique about S&D, right? He failed. It didn't mean that he just got everything. No, he failed in some of the subjects. However, he didn't give up. Are you okay? He didn't give up. Someone who failed in management accounting, the next time he was attempting it, he added 2 extra papers. Do you see that? He added 2 extra papers because he saw the positives. He said, even though I got 30 something, I was able to answer almost everything. Meaning, if I put in much effort, the next one I'll pass. And indeed, he passed. That's what I'm trying to tell you, right? The fact that you didn't get, the fact that didn't go away, just look at the positives and the negatives. The negatives, no, draw away from it, right? And the positives, no, go all out. Trust me, trust me. His strategy might not work for you, okay? Because he was busy. However, he sacrificed so much. At a point, he has to stop visiting home. He has to stop attending church. Are you okay? Because he knew that class has gone ahead of him. So he has to sacrifice something. So if you don't want to sacrifice church, if you don't want to sacrifice visiting family, then you have to start learning very early so that you always be at par with the class. However, S&D is the best for you. Trust me. Because we do hard things. We go all out, right? We go all out. And we are with you through to the end. So you heard, from time to time, you have been testing him to check up on him. Have you learned today? All these things is part of the system we are talking about. It's not just about the tuition, right? Thank you very much, Mr. Godfred, for sharing your story. For sharing your story.
welcome, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Ebenezer, your hand has been up. Please, let us hear from you. Ebenezer, Teria, please.
Okay. Please, good evening once again.
Good evening.
I also thank God for this opportunity, for making me also a qualified chartered accountant. I don't know whether my name has been taken. I'm also 426.
426.
Yeah.
I don't trust the decimal. 426. You have to take every student. 426. Let me confirm before you tell us your story. 426. 426. 426. Trust the decimal. I said it. Ebenezer Tembia. Say decimal. Say decimal. You see, you've not taken Ebenezer 2. Okay, Ebenezer, please, let's hear your story.
Sir,
Okay,
Steve,
so
I sent you
say,
the updated one. It seems you are not using the updated one.
Okay, you've sent updated one, eh? Okay, we'll check that one later. We'll check that one later. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Amen.
so
Please, let's hear from you.
okay, so say my journey has been a very great one, and I would say that it is from the name S&D that I took my spirit from. S&D means sacrifice and education. So I started my journey in November 2025 when I completed school. I completed.
Steve, use the current one that I sent you.
Okay, I will check that one. I'll check that one. Thank you. Please, Eben, let's continue.
Eben, continue, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. So when I completed school, Cape Coast UCC, I told myself that I'm not going to the house. I need to make a sacrifice and then stay on campus and then prepare and then do my service on campus. Because of these exams, I told myself I need to do my service on campus. Although companies were offering me a good place to come and do my service, even they are offering me a good salary compared to our 715, they will give it to you. And so I started a journey, but I didn't know the place that I wanted to join. Some people were mentioning so many places to me, but I saw S&D group page on our class page, so I just joined. And so a class like this, orientation like this, I decided to join S&D. Let me join. And then as we are listening to Sir Stephen, he was saying it as, hey, Papa, and so I decided to let me take a try. But before that, I asked a question in the comment section that can someone who's not a first class student, because I was not a first class student, with a CGP of so and so combine 4 papers at a go. And I said, and someone responded and said that if only you know your strength. And I said, what's the strength? My strength, I've tried my so many journey at UCC on campus. Sometimes it's not easy. UCC, they'll stress you. I said, I can. if there's in my strength, then I need to make some sacrifice, put some things aside, and then push harder. So I was convinced in my spirit after praying that let me try this for. So I registered for 4 papers with S&D, and I tell you from day 1 till November, with the paper, I was not sleeping because I knew how difficult it is, and also I didn't get any scholarship. I need to pay, and I don't want to take my mommy's money and then write the papers and then fail, and then when you go, the way she will drag you. So I decided to sacrifice and then make a determination for the 4 papers. So I started with the 4 papers in November. I tell you, it was not easy. You need to make sacrifice. Sometimes I go to campus, I'll come back like 2 a.m. Sometimes 3 a.m. Now coming back to sleep. I'll wake up around 7 a.m., go back again, making revision, solving past questions. It was not easy. So when you wrote the 4 papers in November, I had 3/4. In fact, it pains me, the paper MA, I didn't get it. It pains me. So I realized that the MA in November 2025, it was not easy. So many people were down. And then, in fact, our teacher, Sotabe, was even down. Well, it was very down. But he motivated us that we should try again. So I told my mom that I need to try. I don't want to give a gap. I need to try again. So in March, I decided to write again and registered for 3. And because I was an accounting student, I had the exemption of 6. So meaning I'm writing 8 papers. So for passing 3, it will leave with 5. I decided to add 2 papers in level 3 in addition to the 1 paper. And alongside, I was doing my service. And it was difficult. Sometimes when you go to work, you not get a GABA. No time for you to learn. So the only time I'll get is after I'm closed from work. Sometimes 6 a.m. Now you have closed. So I need to stay back at the workplace, join live class. And then after that, I don't come home or come and sleep. Because if I know when I come back to sleep, the following day is 6 a.m. I can't wake up. So I'll stay back at work and then learn sometimes deep, as I said, 2 a.m. all the week consistently. So I was very consistent with my time. And sometimes if you are learning at the workplace, now I want to tonko, but I was trying to push hard to get there. I make so many sacrifices. And by God's grace, the teachers even push you. The S&D tutors, the teachers, they will push you that learn hard. The audios will come, they will come to your DM, and also all their lecture notes, there are past questions in it. ICJ past question. Some they have solved it with additional solutions in addition with a note. So if you read it, it will help you. So I was reading them, and I also try every question that without answer, I'll try to put it to Tabel said Desmond. I disturb me a lot during FR. I will solve a question, I'll push it to him, say, this one is it correct? He said, oh, yeah, you are wrong. I'll try again, push it to him, say Tabel, and say, Steven, also the same thing. So I was trying my best to get there. And in March, I wrote a 3. I had 2. I filled a paper. But in that paper, I made a mistake. I deviated 14 marks in that exam. But hoping, when I came out, I thought, oh, I've deviated, but I've done my best. The exams came and I had 44. And then I realized during one of the class, Desmond said one thing, that ICAJ, someone also filled the paper. What the person went there, in the paper, the person has passed, but the person made a mistake. So they punish that person. And he's saying that sometimes it's not only you can pass, but you can make a capital error. Something, you're a professional, so you cannot make a mistake that you think that maybe they'll pass you. They say that no. They will try to punish you because you have made a capital error, which is not supposed to be committed. So 44 with 14 different deviation. If I should have not deviated, it means that one to I've get 6 marks in addition. But with that one still, I motivated myself that let me push hard, because I promised myself that I need to finish it before my service, or within the 1 year, I need to finish it. So I needed to add that one to the additional 2, which was left. So I added it to July, and I by God's grace, 3/3 came in July. It was not easy. When it came out, or you were in office, I saw the message on our page that the result is out. I went to check it fast, but before that, I attended the washroom before I came to check it because I was afraid. I opened my portal. 2 papers was cleansing. So I was certain I've passed, but I realized that I have another one to check. It's a case study. It was hidden at the corner. I pushed it and I saw it. I said, wow, God, I have passed. And in fact, I shouted at all. I was boy, then like I was jubilating. I was very happy. And I went to my boss, and by God's grace, I have passed. So from November 2025 to July 2026, God has been good. And S&D, I didn't know, nobody told me that there is somebody called, the institution called S&D. I just saw the page, and by the leadings of God, then I registered here. And I was convinced in my spirit that if I push hard, if I learn, if I listen to the instruction, I will get there. And I push hard. And when we were writing the papers, someone saw me and said, you are the Ebenezer. Then this guy or her or Bisa questions, but sometimes the thing I know, but I want to ask questions and then get understanding. So whilst you are here, please, sometimes the answer that is in your mind, you think that, oh, that's all. Just answer. Maybe there might be a mistake in it. If you say it, the tutor will correct you, and then you get more understanding. We should also try to solve questions. They will push you. They will push you. Sir Stephen, etc. He will push you. He will send you questions to solve. Please don't let it be like a disturbance. Push, solve the question, send it to him. Say, this is what I've done. Help me. They will attend to you. And this is the time you need to sacrifice. 3 months. You should make a sacrifice. And those watching football, please, I beg, make a sacrifice. Don't bet. This is not the time for you to bet, because you can get a broken heart. And it might be that 2 days, 3 days, you're not going to learn. And that time that you sacrifice, if you should have learned, you should have gotten something important in addition to what you'll be left with. So please, let's make a sacrifice. S&D means sacrifice and dedication. Let's sacrifice and dedicate our time for this journey. And I know that if you do, there is a glorious time ahead of us that we are going to enjoy. In 9 months, by God's grace, I have chatted in the doings of the Lord. I thank S&D and everyone who has helped me in this journey. And I also say that we can also try to form group studies. Please ask a serious student. I know that everybody here is serious, because if you're not a serious student, you cannot register for professional exams and ICA. It's very difficult. But if you are here, it means you're a serious student. But sometimes it is time. Let us try and sacrifice our time. Let's dedicate. We know our wives, our husbands are there, our boyfriends, but please, it is these 3 months. Let's make much of our time for ICA and learn our notes, do revision, and solve past questions. Those that need past questions, let's solve past questions on them. And then I know that you are going to pass. This is what I can say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Our brother has made so many important points. Okay. Some are very, very, how do you call it? Some are from experience. Some of his advice are from experience. You know, you saw his journey. However, he was able to charter within 1 year. Is it not miraculous? Upon all this, he was able to charter within 1 year, 9 months. You understand? He never gave up. There wasn't a time that he said, this diet, I will not write. I'll write next diet. No, he was very consistent. If he passed, if he finished writing the exams and the results comes, he already know the mistakes he made, right? He already know the mistakes he made. So he will correct it going forward. He kept motivating himself, even though facilitators were also pushing him. But he himself kept motivating himself. This is somebody who knew that the money he's using to pay his tuition is not easy to come by. This is somebody who knows where he is coming from. He decided to sacrifice. He decided to go all out. You understand? I'm not saying you should learn from morning to evening like he did, but then know yourself. You to know yourself, right? And make sure that you don't give up. If some people, if they don't pass, they'll go and put the blame on the facilitator. Meanwhile, he said that during that particular period, even the facilitator was down. Because the facilitator realized that the students know some couldn't pass. And the facilitator was not happy. Where will you get this? Where will you get this? That the teacher is like you. The teacher is also reasoning, feeling like you. If you don't pass, the teacher is down. I'm happy he said it himself. That the teacher to him is down. And could be the second fan, you finish paying, who pass one pass, but yesterday, the teacher too was down. Very important. And he said, don't stake bets. Those of you who are staking bets. In fact, it is also, you get broken heart. I remember the last time I staked bets. I thought through, sir. I was thinking, hey, when I hear go, then my heart will jump. Go, hey. And I said, God, maybe if I even get this money, I'm going to buy BP medicine. Because when you hear go, your heart will jump. As to whether you have scored or they've scored you, you are just not okay. So within this period, you cannot learn. Oh, dream results, no. Oh, dream results. As if you are in the park. What sort of A2 is that? So please, I'm begging you. Support that dear, if possible. In fact, try to halt it. After the exam, go back to it. Thank you very much, big man. You've said so much.
Okay. That's not.
Yes. So the next,
Steve.
Yes, please.
Oh, the numbers are. Please, do we have Madam Priscilla Eduamwa here? Priscilla Eduamwa Ado, are you here?
Miriam's hand is up. Miriam is active here. Madam Miriam, please unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Please, good evening, Madam Miriam.
Incoming overall best female candidate. Mark it on the wall. Incoming overall best female candidate.
Okay, so I would like to say a very big thank you to the S&D family for helping me achieve this milestone. And if this is your first time here, I would like to assure you that you're at the right place. And over here, we do hard things. So I started my ICAG exams in November 2025 and ended in July 2026. My first two sets of papers were FR and FM. But when the results came, I didn't meet the pass mark for FR. That was before I met S&D. I met S&D in December 2025 through a recommendation from a friend. So I registered, a friend recommended S&D to me to register MA and PSA with them. So for the March 2026, I decided to write the 3 again. That is, I'll repeat the FR. So I repeated the FR and wrote MA and PSA for the first time with an S&D and passed on my first attempt. And for the level 3, I registered for the 4 at a go and passed all at a sitting. So this is what worked for me. I was consistent. Yes, I was consistent with my studies. I showed up every day, even on the days that I don't feel like it. And I sacrificed a lot. My sleep, my comfort, and even relationships. And when I say with S&D we do hard things, believe me when I say we do hard things over here. Over here, we do dawn classes. And if I say dawn class, it's not like 5:30 a.m. dawn classes. So we wake up 3 a.m., 2:30 a.m. And the lecturers are so dedicated. They are ready to sacrifice their time and comfort for us. So you, the students, you don't have any excuse. It's with S&D that I saw that a teacher could be so dedicated to students passing. Like, I've been a student for many years, and I've never seen a lecturer so dedicated to students passing their exams, waking them up at dawn to study, checking up on them, sending long voice notes to them. And so I sacrificed a lot, and above all, I put God first. In everything, I always pray, and I had the right mindset about passing my exam. Even though I failed one paper, the reason why I failed that paper was because I didn't put the work. I didn't put much work on my first. I was trying to test the waters. So if someone is here and this is your first time and you are just here to test the waters, I said I want to see how it will go. No, I was a scholarship student, and I learned that if you fail a paper 2 times, you are going to lose that scholarship. So if you are here and you are just here for the first time and you say, oh, I just want to test and see how it goes, know that if you are a scholarship student, your scholarship is at stake. And if you are paying, the exam is getting expensive each day. It's getting expensive every year. So don't test the waters. If you want to do it, put in your all at once and study hard. Join all the live sessions. If you have the chance to join the live sessions, please do. The recorded sessions are not there to replace the live sessions. The recorded sessions are there to enhance our understanding. So if you get the chance to join the live sessions, please do and participate in class, ask questions, and you see the result. The end will always crown the work that you put in. And make sure you read your notes and the mocks. Yes, with S&D we write mocks. So if in any course that the lecturer gives mocks to try before the exam, maybe before the exams, make sure you dedicate your time. Even if you are not able to write the mock at a designated time, you have to give yourself 3 hours within any day and write and submit your work to them. That's what I did. Write your mocks, attend classes, solve past questions, and you will see the result. So that's my story. Thank you very much.
Thank you. For all those who are hearing here for the first time, don't be surprised. On the 7th of November, don't be surprised, she will be the overall best graduating student. She has the total score. I'll not mention the score, but the one who won the overall best female graduating student for S&D last period, she has overpassed that number, and we are hoping that our incoming overall best graduating female student will be Madam Miriam Ewe. Now, that's so outstanding. Okay. Mr. Raymond Yeboah. Mr. Raymond Yeboah, if you can hear me, can you unmute yourself?
Good evening.
Good evening, senior.
As Sir Stephen know me already. I'm also S&D student. I'm now there. I'll call myself a toddler. I'm now crawling, but I'm with the S&D, and in fact, I also wrote a PSA for the first time. For the first time with S&D, and by God's grace, I got it. So I want to advise the PSA student that they should study hard. They should also rely on S&D notes. They even Stephen told them that they should buy ICA manual, but I'm telling them that they should rely solely on S&D notes. They are very good. When I went to the examination hall, everything, all the notes, it seemed that the examiners came for S&D their lecture notes and sat down.
I beg you. Raymond, I beg you. Raymond, I beg you.
Everything, ditto.
Raymond, I beg you.
Ditto. So they shouldn't buy any ICA manual, brother. They should rely solely on S&D notes. And when they learn it, first time PSA, in fact, I was so excited. I know a friend who wrote PSA 3 times before got it. But me first time I got it, and I'm dying there. S&D, I'm dying there. God bless you.
We are here for you. Senior. We are here for you. And hey, Madam Prisla, are you here? Hey, Sir Steve. Oh, she shared a story.
So that's
she shared a story with me.
Okay.
And then she said she has used about 5 years to pass 5 people in other institutions.
Is it?
and within
Is
1
it?
year
Are you
in
talking?
5 cities.
Okay.
In 1 year, within 1 year, she has used within 1 year to get 5, whilst he has used more than 5 years for 5 papers in other institutions. Oh, I would have
Good.
loved her to speak.
That is Priscilla Ado, right?
Yes, that's her. That's her.
When your line dropped, she chipped in that she came through when a line dropped, so she has shared it with the with us.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Right,
I knew
right,
it.
right.
I mean,
Okay,
but we
so
have Zoom
please.
user. Zoom user's hand is up. Zoom user, unmute yourself. Okay.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Me, for my story there, it's only God.
Hmm.
I started this journey from other institutions, especially with MA. I had passed the level 2, all the papers, and it was left with MA. And where I was having my classes, the lecturer will not have time. When you ask questions, the person gets annoyed, and a friend introduced S&D to me. And that was in November 2025. So I joined S&D for the MBA. I tried the first time, it didn't go through. But then I had passed the advanced audit and then the advanced tax already. So I was left with CR and then case study. So I registered the case study and then the MA. Prior to that, I had written the MA 5 times. I was not getting. So I joined S&D. I called Sir Steve and then I started the class. My first attempt, that was the only time I had 44 for the first time. So I called Sir Steve and he said, oh, I could do it. I should push harder. And the case study, it was my first time, so I didn't understand the principle. So I didn't get it. I had 38. And Sir Felix said, no, I could do it because he realized that I was able to speak to the models, but just that relating to the case is a problem. So they kept encouraging. So I registered for the match again. I didn't get a match because of my work. I work with audit service. So we were moving around doing some public sector audit. So I couldn't have time. And the match died. My mark was very low, 25, and I just didn't believe it. So I spoke with Otabe, and he was like, "No, this shouldn't happen." So I told him, "No, I'll give myself a break," and he said, "No, I shouldn't. I should push." Then you'll be there. Steve will send you a message. Have you registered? Have you registered? Have you registered? I said, "This is my crowd, my pressure." So I had to come in and then register again for both case study and then the MA. And to the glory of God, in the July that even the MA, I didn't answer a full question. So I thought I had given up on the MA because I don't know what I was going to get. But by the grace of God, for the 8th time, I passed the MA. And the same as the case study.
Wow. Lovely.
So I just want to encourage others that for ICA, it is not for the weak. And as S&D stands for hard work. So if you go in and it doesn't work, you just don't give up. Well, it got to a point, my wife was like, I should stop. Because the way she could see me learning at dawn, coming home late. And the thing is not clicking. So she was like, I don't know. I'll keep on pushing. So by the grace of God, I'm left with only CR to go. And I guess I encourage others to keep pushing. It's not easy because working, family, and all those things, commitment, and all those things. But we really have to strategize well. And then by God's grace, as the lady said earlier, God first. In all that we do, God first. Whatever you believe in, it should be first. And then we also push in with our effort, and then the glory shall be ours, and then we give the praise to God.
Perfect.
Wow, lovely. Okay, so please, we had several 4/4, and even I wanted to be like a certain student. I just contacted him. Why? He just completed UCC, and then He completed the July diet, and currently he's in transit. So what I'm trying to say is that you can, if you have a friend or you have a daughter or a sibling, you can let them register. Look at this student. He's now going to do his national service. He's done with the CA exams. And I always pray that my firstborn should charter before leaving there. So someone can also tap in this anointing and then pray over it. It will work for you. Please, anyone here with 4/4 or whatever, that you share your success story, how you made it, and then we will bring the session to a close. We have 5 minutes to do so.
Okay. Anyone with 4/4 here on the call?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
This Salom.
Okay, Salom.
All right.
S&D guys, you are more than prophet. You guys are more than prophet. I happen to be doing self-studies, even though my background is engineering physics. So I met a pastor's wife called Ruth, and then she introduced me to S&D during recent sitting.
Okay.
So I joined the intervention for 2 papers, and I was serious with the case study because I just wanted to try the CR2C. And by His grace, Ruth qualified, and then I passed the case study. Everything that we discussed, everything came. The day of the intervention, I was in the courtroom. So I had to put my earphone in the courtroom and be listening. And the CR master too was so good, but time was against me. So I couldn't finish. I answered 3 questions, and I got 39. So I asked myself, if I could have answered 4 or 5, I could have passed the exam. So I want to encourage the new people that S&D is a place, let's say heaven. Be serious with whatever you are doing. Be focused and be spiritual too. They do hard things. I asked myself, where are they getting this energy from? Where are they getting the energy from? It's only the Holy Spirit that can give them such energy. And they are dedicated. I pray that I'm also letting you see how to go. God bless you all.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bless you too.
Mr. Salom. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Salom. So, in fact, there's one thing that is very consistent, okay, in the presentation of our brothers and sisters. It's always the case that somebody has to introduce S&D to a friend, right? So, in the case of Mr. Salom, it was a pastor's wife that introduced S&D to him. You understand? So, the question is that, who have you introduced S&D to? You also, who have you introduced S&D to? I remember very well, Mr. Godfrey's case, it was Felicia that introduced S&D to Godfrey, right? And Godfrey also introduced S&D to Rhoda. I mean, that lady, Rhoda or Ruth or Rhoda. You understand? So please, let's do what, okay, to recommend S&D to our brothers and sisters. Don't wait till last month to the exams. Don't wait till intervention before you recommend S&D to somebody. You have a lot of people who come into our DM and say, had they met S&D earlier, they would have passed because they only joined during the intervention. Please do get it. Regardless of your age, you can become in fact, you will become a chartered accountant in Jesus' name. Okay, regardless of what? Your age. Age doesn't matter. You understand? All we need is your commitment and your obedience. Just respect, obey. You do what the facilitators will advise you to do. Just respect, and you are good to go. You just have to respect. In Jesus' name, God will see you through. Okay. Because of time, right? If you say we follow these testimonies, we can continue on and on and on. So I'm not going to call anybody for further testimony. I'm going to advise you all that let's put in our best. Go all out. If you pass, you pass. If you don't pass, you have learned. Okay? Don't be scared to take risks. And in Jesus' name, you are going to pass, right? So please, on this note,
so Steve, just end with them that tomorrow everything is starting fresh from the box.
Good.
Fresh from the box means that we are beginning everything tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I tell a friend to tell a friend. That's another magic of success. is beginning tomorrow. So kindly, if you are here and you are yet to register, kindly do so. Know that myself, Sir Desmond, I am beginning with financial reporting tomorrow. And then 1,000 miles of journey begin with a step. Last 2 days, first lecture, number 5B is there. So please don't wait till the class starts before you join. Kindly begin with us from day one and end with us, and victory shall be won together. So please, tomorrow, as you can see on the board, classes is starting from the 10th, which is tomorrow, and make sure, if you have not registered, make sure you register. Kindly tell a friend to tell a friend.
Okay, good. So S&D is taking full tuition, right? But in case you want to do 2 or more papers, you want to do 3 papers, 2 papers, and you don't have the entire money, you can pay 70%. Are you okay? Then you pay the difference in a week later or at the end of the month. Are you okay? But for 1 paper, you have to pay full payment, right? So please, don't let money be a hindrance. Make sure you start. At the end of the day, you have to pass. We wish you all the best. And in Jesus' name, you are going to pass in this November, because we know you are going to put into practice everything we have discussed here, right? All the people that share the testimonies are human beings like you and I. They just decided to go the extra mile. You see how Raymond was so happy. Raymond was so happy, okay? Because if you pass, the pass in the end there. So Raymond, he did everything possible to talk. Are you okay? So we wish you all the best, and we'll meet. Yes, Gilbert. Gilbert, do you have anything for us? Gilbert, your hand is up. Gilbert Boatin. Gilbert Boatin, do you have anything for us? Okay, good. Thank you very much. We'll meet, God willing, tomorrow in class, okay? Registration is still ongoing. Bye-bye. Can we recommend S&D to your brothers and sisters? Share the link. Somebody said he joined S&D from UCC page. You too can share it to your page so that your friends too can join, right? They can join our page later. They will make the decision to join S&D or not. God bless you all. God bless you. We'll meet, God willing, tomorrow in class. Bye-bye.